Sounds good.
You ready? So, when last we left off,
Yes.
last time we saw Pete was a long time
I
ago.
stole the fucker's helmet.
We're gonna get there. Turn that down a little bit. We're gonna have just some ambient background noise.
That was jarring.
It was.
It's
So,
not the flute.
Pete, when was the last time we saw you? You were...
I resurrected Win-Win.
Oh, jeepers.
And then had a crisis of faith
Yep.
that someone actually came back from the dead and then stayed at the temple
Okay.
for weeks, I think, at this point.
So you resurrected somebody, then you were surprised that it worked?
He resurrected Win-Win. I'm
Yes.
surprised that he did.
Wow.
That's why I put in my description
the first
inside
time
of
I
this.
ever brought anyone back from the dead.
And
That's why I put in this worrying.
and you're surprised it worked.
Yes.
That's
It's
funny.
never happened before.
You should be worried.
So that's
How many
true.
people have you brought back from the dead?
None.
Well, there you go.
I've never tried.
So, Pete, since last time we saw you, it's actually only been 5 days. But a heck of a lot has happened in those 5 days. Okay? So,
Yeah.
last time we saw you was the first day of the 7th month. Okay, that was when Win-Win died and you resurrected him.
Now it's the 7th day of the 7th month.
No, it's the 5th day of the 7th month. We haven't even made it to the 7th day.
I was close.
You're not supposed to get into character yet.
So, in those 5 days, we're going to go ahead and have you add 500 XP, 100 XP a day for your work in the temple. Okay? And you can add probably, maybe, I don't know, it's temple work, so you're making maybe 5 gold total in donations.
Yeah, I think we worked out with the pay for the tavern, it was like 2 gold total.
Okay.
That was like my take home.
Okay, perfect. I
What
didn't
about,
remember what we worked out there, so that's where we're at now. Okay, so after we last saw Gleason, the party decided to head out to find the jester, and they went and talked to a man named Gregory on the in the what did I call it? The upper crust.
Yeah.
And after talking to Gregory, they discovered that the jester had last been seen north of the city of Zor-Kesh. So they ventured out into the north, and that evening they heard music playing and ran into what they came to find out was a jester. After completely making them look foolish and casting horrible laughter on the party's wizard, the jester disappeared without taking a scratch. After that, they traveled on, found a place to rest for the night.
My lungs got stretched out.
His lungs got stretched out from way too much laughter. The party woke up in the morning and discovered that they had where they had taken rest, they found a secret tunnel via Thieves' Cant. Secret tunnel. And they took the secret tunnel to figure out where it was going, and they ended up running into a band of Aarakocras, Aarakocra rogues, who knew who Win-Win was. After that, they went and found that the tunnel was actually going to lead to a city north of Zor-Kesh, along the coast. When they stopped to rest for the night inside the tunnel, a Cyclops kidnapped them and was going to eat them for dinner. After a little bit of fighting, a little bit of trying to figure out how to escape from the Cyclops cage, and fighting its puppy/Hydra, they managed to escape into the sunlight. They carried on through the rest of the day and ran into some will-o-wisps in the evening as they encountered a swamp north of the desert. And shortly around that time is when you were joined with you were not there at the Cyclops. You joined when you're going through the swamp, and also did Carrick.
I did magic.
I didn't know they did that.
Yay!
Well, you did?
Yeah, I walked through a lamp.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yep, it made my hair stand up.
And you heard your mother that sounds like
Yes,
me.
my mother told me to not.
Yeah, that sounded just like me.
Yep, it was my mother.
For sure.
So at that point, they continued on, and Win-Win went back to the tavern via the Gatestone, and the party arrived at a city that is known as Torrent, on the north of Zor-Kesh by 2 days worth of travel along the coast. And then, whilst along the coast, in the city of Torrent, they discovered that the city had been taken over by some unsavory folk, goblins, hobgoblins, bears, or bugbears and such, and they were being led by none other than the Dark Knight. So Carrick, Broadleaf, Narrowleaf decided to try to take on the Dark Knight.
No, Carrick decided to
take on the Dark Knight, and
we killed him. End of story.
No, they got their asses handed to them again. And it was going very poorly. Narrowleaf was nearly dead.
He committed suicide.
When, hearing the commotion, Cheem and Samson ran across town with Herm, and Samson managed to cast Charm Person on the Dark Knight to stop the attack. And while the rest of the party used their gate stones to teleport away, back to Tavern Number 2, where Win-Win was, Cheem and Samson somehow convinced, more Cheem than Samson, the Dark Knight to give him his helmet.
Oh, I convinced him because Wyatt did a bad job at it.
Wyatt did a horrible job at it. And they escaped with the Dark Knight's helmet and teleported back to Tavern Number 2.
Yeah.
And that is where we're picking it up tonight.
Okay.
Everybody is in Tavern Number 2.
My character's in the middle of having a mental breakdown.
And yeah, Samson's in the middle of having a mental breakdown. Originally, I was going to have everybody appear in Win-Win's room, but Win-Win's not here to roleplay that out. So it is now about 4 o'clock in the evening on rest day. It is the 5th day of the 7th month. And they are back in Zor-Kesh. You guys are all in Tavern Number 2. You arrive in the Commons area of Tavern Number 2. Take it away, guys.
I've got the bugger's helmet.
I would like to find Winchester.
I'm gonna slowly look over at Cheem in distraught and anger,
Okay.
and hope he knows.
Want to try it on?
I take the helmet from him, and then I say, I think it'll look a lot better on you. And now I run at him to try and crack it over his head.
Okay.
We're just getting.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try to crack it over his head or put it on his
I'm
head?
gonna try to beat him in the head with it.
Beat him in the head with
I'm
it.
gonna try to kill him because I'm gonna be angry. Yeah, tensions are high after that.
I am going to reach out and grab the wizard and say, no, this isn't the time for violence, my friend.
Now I'm gonna chuck the helmet at Cheem.
Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna throw it at his head.
No. So,
Wait, is he here yet?
Yeah, he's in the commons room.
Yeah.
He just
I'm
finished a long day at
getting
the temple.
I'm still gonna throw it anyway.
I'm sensing a little bit of hostility.
You know,
Ah.
there's a lot of hostility in the room.
Now I throw the helmet at Cheem's head.
Okay.
All the force I can.
Make a attack roll at disadvantage.
Alright, so I'm
D20
See.
twice.
Your anger is gonna cause
yeah.
the possibility of a miss.
19. Oh man. 9.
9. What's your armor class? It's higher than 9. So you throw the helmet and you narrowly miss it going by Cheem's head, and it lands in the corner.
I'd go pick up the helmet and put it back on.
You're putting it on?
I put it on and took it off to see if you wanted to try it on.
I'm still gonna be trying to kill him though.
Okay, so you put it on. Okay, so you're wearing the helmet.
I'm holding the wizard off the ground by the scruff of his shirt.
Okay. So you're suspended in midair. You're wearing the Dark Knight's helmet.
I'm probably flailing.
Gleason's failing at trying to stop everything, and Narrowleaf's just heading over to talk to Winchester. And Winchester's over there. Oh, his voice again.
It was more
So
Irish.
what are y'all doing? You just kind of appeared here, and you've got some goofy looking helmet thing, and you guys seem kind of perturbed with each other.
Our wizard is he's a little low on sleep tonight, and he's having a disagreement with his.
This motherfucker stole a helmet from a giant dark knight.
It's
Trying to kill us.
It's been a stressful day for all of us.
So wait. There's a giant dark knight trying to kill you?
More of a menacing wizard swords person, but yes.
And you decided it would be a good idea to steal his helmet.
You have a piece of paper I could draw him out for you.
I don't typically keep much paper at the bar, but here's a napkin. Hands you a napkin.
Alright. Then should I show the picture in there then? Or?
You
I got it
sure
drawn out.
can. Yeah, you can show it to Winchester.
Yeah. So then
I'll set the wizard down for this part.
I'm gonna say I draw.
And while you're drawing, Narrowleaf, you come up and you're talking. You have questions for Winchester?
Right, yeah. There. So that's what it
Yeah, I'm
basically is, right?
Pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good.
And he
drawing.
does look like a creepy looking feller.
and he stole his helmet. And as far as I know, he's one of those people that were taken apart and sewn back together.
Yeah, that sounds like a problem. I don't know if I'd be wearing that helmet if I was you. What can I do for you, Narrowleaf?
Winchester, I got a little something to show you. Can we meet downstairs real quick?
Yeah, we sure can. He follows you downstairs.
Can I go with you, Narrowly? I get lonely.
Yeah, you don't even know what's going on.
Can I follow him too?
Wait a minute. What time?
He wants to meet with
Can I come with you, Narrowly?
It's about 4 p.m.
Could I
Brother?
head out the tavern and possibly smack him on the back of the head?
I'm gonna follow my brother.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna leave the tavern and hit him on the back of the head on the way out.
Okay, so he smacks you on top of the head in anger, and he walks out. Okay, Narrowleaf, what's up?
See?
To the room downstairs, I pull out the blown apart bad news and show it to Winchester and ask him if he's proud of his work. Winchester, are you proud of the work that you do?
I am proud of my work, but it looks like you had a little accident, and you know that's not covered by any sort of warranty, right?
I'm well aware.
Something like this looks like it could have caused some painful contusions, bruising, and other nasty things. In fact, you look a little have you not been healed up yet from this little accident?
I don't think I have a will.
You might want to draw one of them up if you're going to keep using it like this.
I want a what?
A will.
Well, I wasn't planning on using it like this.
Oh.
But
It typically works better when the bullets come out the other end.
I do agree with that statement. I need some tools so I can fix it.
Well, I do have a set of Tinkerer's tools here that you can use, but otherwise I believe your brother actually had some. He was working for the Alchemist clan over
I
there.
have a Tinkerer's tools.
Oh yeah, I'm just standing in the bar.
Ah!
You stay with Herm and Gleason.
Tools?
All I know,
I have Tinkerer's tools.
I'm going to use them.
That's alright. If we're being honest, I didn't know how anyway.
I'll be able to sell you the parts that you need to repair it, and they're gonna run you. Where was that? Wrong page. I'm getting there.
Then we're done. I like to go to the blacksmith to pick up my sword thing, and then the general store.
Could I check the helmet for any magic stuff?
We're gonna get there in just a minute. So it'll run you about 500 gold pieces to fix it. 500 gold pieces worth of parts by my estimation.
I'm gonna go terribly on this one.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but I'd love to tell you how much I have on me and if I could afford it, but I can't find my pants.
You're here without pants. You know, I thought something was missing.
Brother,
Been a rough day.
our mother taught us better
So
than to be showing our parts in front of strangers.
By the way, there's somebody here that'd like to talk to you too.
Uh-oh.
Is
it my mother?
Once we get this little bit put back together, we can go knock on her room door. She's been here for a day or two. So, while this is taking place, Gleason, you are in the tavern with Herm and a fellow you've never met before wearing what you assume is somebody else's very scary helmet. Well, you actually recognize the helmet. You've seen the Dark Knight before.
Yes, I've got to say, you seem slightly shorter than the last time that I saw you. I could have taken you, okay? I could have. We were in that maze with the dragon. I could have taken you.
He's assuming
they
you're
held
the
me
Dark
back.
Knight.
Wait, what fucking dragon? I just stole this off some poor schmuck.
Oh, yeah, I could have taken that poor schmuck, alright?
I bet.
So, don't go thinking that you're some sort of tough guy, you push me around. I could have taken it. Alright, I'm just saying. One-handed.
I'm just saying
One
that
holy symbol.
the poor schmuck seemed a bit high when I took it from him.
Well, I mean, I didn't He didn't fly at the time that we were with him. But we were in an underground maze thing, so not shocked that he was high.
I don't know, his face seemed a bit stitched when I took it.
That also not shocking, though disturbing to hear.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, generally, stitch faces.
What do you mean shocking? He was
disturbing.
in fucking pieces.
This is interesting
Well.
conversation.
But hi, my name's Gleason. Nice to meet you.
I am Cheem.
Nice to meet you, Cheem. So, I've been having a slight existential crisis the last couple of days. But I need money. And we tend to be finding some good opportunities altogether. Is there a beeline towards a good amount of cash? Because I'm getting my more or less GED via Magic Headband. That's, so anything kind of come up in the last couple of days with these guys that seems like a good business venture?
I don't know.
You're asking the wrong party member.
You're probably asking the most clueless one here, but I know this helmet looks cool.
Well, big hat
How much do you think these could sell?
tends to be a sign of leadership. I mean, back when me and the boss came from, fanciest hat equals boss. Fairly well.
What do you mean fanciest hat means biggest dumbass?
Well, sort of tomato there with that as well.
I could also say I'm making up for something. My ego is part of it.
I'm making up for something.
My ego is
Wow.
Wow.
And I don't know what I could give.
Conversation.
I don't know what I could give to you to help you on your money issues.
What would you tell me?
Well, let's just, figure things out as they go. Let's see what the other guys got to say. But it was nice meeting you. And, I appreciate the helmet. And I hope you 1v1 the bastard that it came off of. Because he seemed very weak. Like, could be taken out.
I'm sure I did see the people that I was fighting beat all to hell.
Hello?
Hey, Nolan, how's it going?
Wait, what?
You're saying I'm here with a bunch of other people.
What are you doing, Nolan?
Well, I'm not really doing anything, I figured I'd join.
Oh, you're gonna play from there.
Yeah.
Do you got dice and
Could I,
character sheet?
No.
after I'm done talking with Gleason,
Oh, I hear a voice.
could I check for magic stuff on the helmet?
Yep. So we're gonna do that here in just a second.
It sounds like the bird person.
So win-win.
Bird person talks again.
Where we're at this moment in time, the party has rejoined
I stole
in the downstairs room of the tavern. And if you could hold your phone vertical and make it so you have horizontal and have a face, that'd be cool too. There we go. We can see you. You gotta set it to rotate though, bud.
I
Your
stole-
camera's still messed up.
I still like how he stole the poor schmuck's helmet.
So, Win-Win, you come downstairs after hearing a commotion, and you felt that your gate stone had been
Yes.
the location of things happening. Are you okay, Nolan?
I was trying to get it to rotate and it didn't.
Okay, so it's about 4 p.m. on the 5th day of the 7th month. Oh, come on now. My computer is having an absolute fit, but we're getting there. And you felt that your gatestone, the large gatestone had been activated, and you heard your buddies downstairs, and you go downstairs and you see Gleason and Cheem having an in-depth conversation, and you recognize that Cheem currently has and is wearing the Dark Knight's helmet.
Oh, Lord.
That's the right reaction to have.
I should have went for this chest plate.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
Okay.
That's a poor decision.
So Cheem, make an Arcana check to see if you can feel any magic coming off of this helmet
Then I'm gonna go ahead.
whilst it's
13.
on your head.
I got 13.
13. You can sense some magical essence, not a lot, but you know that there's something there.
Uh-oh.
And you've been wearing the helmet for about 5 minutes now.
I take it up and.
So
Look at
as
it.
you pull it off, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Can I head back upstairs?
Uh-oh. I get 3.
3. So as you pull it off, you're going to feel a burning, searing pain on top of your head, and you're going to take 9 points of fire damage
Damn.
to take it up while you're taking it off, and you can't even get it off because it's searing right to your skin, so it is still stuck on your head.
Well, that's great.
Won't,
buddy.
oh, 9. There.
Okay?
Well, fuck me.
That is exactly what the helmet is doing.
Then we get to my turn. I want to do a couple.
Okay, so you're writhing in pain slightly as your face is being melted and burned into the helmet.
Right, so this is why you be careful with putting on things
They don't belong to you.
before checking them out. I lost my schmeckle for a couple of days.
How did he get it back?
So
My
this is why you gotta be careful. Be
is this
thankful
still a
it's
woman?
just face melting magic. And
You've got to be thankful.
I'm going to attempt to remove the curse.
Hey, could you check to see if there's any other types of shit in this helmet?
No, it is a cursed helmet though, so he's the magic man.
Hey, magic man, heal me.
I like your
Take this helmet off of me so I can put it back on. So I can put it back on without any worries.
That's not necessarily how this works.
Damn it.
I can break the attachment of the cursed item to you, but it's still cursed. Like, I can't not make it cursed and evil.
I can put it on my skull.
I think I'm gonna try to take the helmet away after breaking the
Damn
curse.
it.
Finally, something smart from Gleason. Thank God.
What are you saying, Nolan?
I can put it on my spare skull.
We just cut his head off.
You just cut his head off?
I could have put it on my
So when
spare
you revive somebody from the dead, if they don't have a head,
You can't do it.
does their body grow back or does their head grow back?
No, you just can't revive him, I think.
Really?
I think that's how
Good
Dylan said it
question.
works.
I would prefer not to do that particular experiment right now.
Well,
vote we
I
do
think
it
it'd
on
be a
bird.
lot of fun.
That costs money.
I vote we do
That's
it on
the
the bird.
reason.
So, while you guys are discussing this, Samson, where are you heading?
Alright, I'm heading to the blacksmith shop, still visibly distressed and in...
With
Okay, so you walk into the blacksmith shop, the blacksmith's cozy, and Ugala sees you come in and she says, well, you look troubled, my friend. Are you alright?
No, I don't think I am or ever will be again.
What's your problem? Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know, do you got a rope?
No, you'd have to check the barn for that, but do I need to be concerned?
Either for me or someone else, but I'm here to pick up my scabbard for my sword.
Your scabbard for your sword. Let me see.
I was working.
Did I even write that down?
There's a book in
I
your
think so, yeah, it was the one for
There's
judging.
Oh, I-
It's
Yeah.
films that you have to make up for.
I think I already
I'm
paid for
still
it.
I think
glad
you did
that
too.
Yeah,
Okay, let me go to the back and I will grab it for you.
thank you.
Nolan, if you're not going to be conversing, mute your mic, yeah.
Right. I'm gonna snatch one of the sandwiches too there.
You're going to what?
I'm gonna snatch one of the sandwiches too there and start eating it.
Okay, so you're snacking on a sandwich, and Ugala comes back from the back and hands you your scabbard. Here you go. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I don't think at the moment, no.
Alright, well, you just let me know if you need anything. I'll do my best to help.
Alright, thank you. Now I'm gonna head to the general store.
To Bard's Barn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on your way there.
By the rope.
I tell Herm to grab the horns on the helmet and start pulling.
Can I
So-
come back upstairs?
We're gonna get to you guys first, then we'll get to you. So you guys come back upstairs, and you see
I'm just dicking
that
around at this point because I can't get out.
Cheem is not in a good way. And you guys, Narrowleaf and Broadleaf, come back upstairs with Winchester.
I tell Gleason to grab my feet and start pulling.
So, what happened up here? You guys look like you're having a good time.
Be careful putting on things owned by evil, stitched-together people. That's just, let's have that be like a ground rule.
On the skull
Does
first.
that count for anything from Herm? Because, he was stitched back together.
Fair point. Yes.
Ah, yes.
Herm, nothing against you. But
So he's the best
fair
person
point.
to tell to
You
start
can see
pulling.
Herm's face just immediately falls, and he kind of turns and starts shuffling away up the stairs.
Hey,
No,
Herm.
no, Herm, it's okay. We still love you. I'm just not going to be wearing your pants for a while.
Hey Herm, that's even.
Herm turns around, runs over,
Gives
gives you a
Herm
big hug. He
hug.
comes
tell-
right up about to your thigh height. He just gives you a big old
I
hug.
quickly
around.
say
Aw.
I quickly say to Herm and Gleason, good point, now start pulling you. It's about a chance since you're stitched up too.
So Herm grabs onto the horns on the top of the helmet, and you pull it on his feet there, Gleason.
As the strongest member of the party, I'll also grab on and start pulling.
I was gonna say, I'm fairly noodly in the arms.
But I'm going to get confused and grab onto his arm.
With a
I feel
strength-
like they're gonna rip off his head.
Okay,
So I'm gonna grab onto his arm and stop pulling because I don't know what's going on.
okay. So start pulling. Make another Constitution saving throw.
Do I need to make a something?
No, it's
I don't
there's not
care.
gonna be a
I
strength
want
check. This is gonna be on how much he can take, how much
much
pain
is
he can take.
13.
13. So you're gonna take.
Oh no.
You're taking. I can't do math. 13 points of fire damage.
Shit.
What is
You're
happening
almost
to
dead.
your hair?
And Herm, as he starts pulling, Herm has to actually let go because his hands are heating up too much.
I'm gonna stop now.
He's
I
at
feel a
6
little bit too lightheaded.
Blood starts running down your face.
I feel a bit too lightheaded.
Say,
What?
how much does he weigh?
Cheem?
Yeah.
Look,
What are you? You're
Check.
6 foot something, right?
description.
Nolan, can we see your face? It just makes for a better recording.
I don't know if you can or not. There. That's
How much
it.
do you
There
weigh?
you go. We like that instead of just the
I
top
have
of
no
your
weight
head.
listed.
He has no weight listed. He weighs nothing.
Okay,
Okay,
so
can I
My
Hold
my
up.
backpack
Hold on.
weight is 86
No,
pounds.
no, hold
so.
up.
he's probably around 200 pounds.
Yeah, that's
So is
that's
that
about
enough?
right. Yeah,
Is that,
weighs a
you
little
can't
less than
lift
me.
him, no.
He weighs a little less than me.
Gleason, can I have you make it? Well, you have a spell, right, Gleason?
Yeah, it's called Remove Curse.
Okay, would you like to try that before these guys burn themselves to death?
Once
Yes,
he gets it on, I quickly pull out the skull and put it on. Put it.
Well, he hasn't done it yet, so
Yeah,
hold
Once
on.
he, if he gets it off, I'm gonna pull out the skull and put it in the helmet.
It's like if he fails, you just die instantly.
Gleason,
So
do you think there's anything you can do, like, sparkly handsy wise?
yes, I will attempt to remove the curse to get the helmet to be able to come off.
I don't care about the technical terms, just try to make my friend better.
Yeah, we'll do what we can. Okay.
alright. And I mean, if you don't,
I really
I'll
wish-
probably kick your butt.
I really wish
but-
Storm stayed in the
You
in
know.
the tavern just to witness this.
It'll be
I would
alright.
have kept on pulling on the helmet. I want you dead at this
I'll
point.
do what I can.
Alright,
Gotta remember,
You were
just the
still
best.
laughing.
just
the best.
just the
of
best.
God.
Pulling on the
Just the
helmet.
best.
Right. Which
Not really me doing anything.
which god is it you believe in again?
Karma's a bitch,
Ill
isn't
matter.
it?
What? Gil's
Ill
matter.
Ill matter.
Ill matter.
Yeah.
Ill matter.
He's the sickest matter you've ever seen.
I really wish I could quickly heal myself and
Oh,
put the sword
man.
and start trying to do it.
So is the helmet?
You have a
currently
crowbar.
burning him?
Oh yeah, I have 2 crowbars. What was I thinking?
It's just sitting there right now, but Gleason is going to cast a spell and try to remove the curse.
I just realized this. I have 2 crowbars. What was I thinking?
So the helmet's not hurting him currently.
And I have a hammer, so I could just start. I could just put in there and just start doing it. And
I
I'm hoping the
understand what you're
best.
saying, Win-Win.
I could break the
Uh,
helmet.
I think that damage your head.
So
I kind of think that he brought this on himself.
I don't think his head is much good anyway.
I don't think there's
where you're
anything
going
in his
with
head
it.
that you can damage.
my survival is -1. So what do you expect?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gleason, on with the spell casting.
Yeah, just remove curse.
Gleason, is there any way I can help? I can try.
I can cheer you on.
Yes. Alright, we need to hold hands.
Alright.
Alright, everybody hold hands.
We're gonna perform an
All right.
exorcism here.
Herm reaches up and
Now-
grabs
I put my hands on the helmet.
Broadleaf and then
I'm
Cheem's elbow.
stepping back.
I
Alright.
have my hands on the
Back.
helmet. The horn.
And then we're gonna bow our heads in prayer. Ilmater, have mercy on this
Gilsmatter.
poor idiot.
Save
Put
our
on a
friend.
cursed magic item. At least his schmeckle didn't fall off.
Herm lets out a little giggle.
I'm stupid.
3, 2, 1, go team. Okay.
So as you finish casting the spell, there's a slight glow around the helmet. And go ahead and try to take it off.
I give it a small tug.
And it appears to start sliding. It's a little bit of pulling on your burnt skin, but it's not the same effect that it was before.
I pull it off and run to a closet.
Pull it off and take off running for a closet.
Do you drop the helmet?
No, I still have the helmet in my hands.
Did it work?
I believe Ilmater has
Once in
shined upon this poor idiot.
the, once in the
Praise Gilsmatter.
Gills matter.
Maybe the skills of the
Once
helmet.
I get in the closet, I pull out the skull and put the skull in the helmet.
So he runs to the closet and slides a empty head skull that he stole out of the Cyclops cave into the helmet.
To hope to see if it detaches.
No effect.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sure it has to be living.
So Winchester turns to the rest of you and says, well, that was a very interesting display that you guys did there.
How long have you been standing there?
I came up the stairs with you.
Oh.
Did you join the prayer circle?
I walk
I did not. I didn't
I
feel
walk
that
out of the closet.
my help
That's
was
okay.
necessary.
Don't
Heathen
feel
bastard.
pressured.
Don't you know Gilsmatter cares about you?
I walk out.
I'm sure he does. She does. I don't know.
That's right.
I walk out of the
It's a
closet
he.
with a
It's a
disappointed
he.
face.
See,
It's
this guy, he just came out of the closet. He looked kind of disappointed.
I don't even want to know what you did with the helmet.
I just have the helmet hanging out.
You didn't stick
Just
anything
tied
else
to
in
my
the helmet,
backpack.
did you?
So
No.
King just came out of the closet.
Not what you're implying, but no.
Okay.
So I did stick something in it, but not what you're implying.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright.
If he did, I'm sure he'd come out and be stuck wherever he could have been stuck.
Leaf.
that's I really did need.
So, Leaf Boys,
Yeah.
you guys have a guest.
Stuck on your crotch.
She's in room 6 if you
It's
guys want
just
to go
tied to
speak
my
with her now.
backpack now.
It's just like you come out and just dangling it.
This is on you, Narrowleaf. You're the smart one here.
We have a guest.
Yeah, we have a guest apparently.
Wait,
It's not our
I need to
hotel,
remove the helmet.
so I'm a little confused as to why it's our guest.
Did you get another girlfriend?
No, I need to remove
Me?
the armor points that
Yeah.
I got.
No,
from it.
not since the incident.
How do I do that again?
I don't know. Take it off.
You
Yeah.
should just unequip it.
Is it your girlfriend?
Or you should click on your armor class.
I
and
don't have a
bonus
girlfriend.
Do you have an illegitimate daughter?
I certainly hope not.
Do you have a legitimate daughter?
How much armor did you give him?
Not.
I think it was 1 or 2.
Huh.
It should say there's a bonus that was
I
added.
might
So
on.
it'd be
have a sister.
13, I think, no.
Yeah, it's 13.
Well, let's go check it out.
I'm
Let's go see who
sad.
she is.
I'm not sure if she's alive
I'm
anymore.
sad.
You
I
get
kind
you
of
get
hoped
to
it
knock
worked.
you get to knock
Well,
on
now
the door.
I
I'm
have a
nervous.
different plan.
We gotta knock on the door at the same time.
No, it's a no.
I'm gonna find the
Okay, I'm
next
gonna get
person.
over
I...
What was that, Win-Win?
So I'm gonna get going.
Oh, you're heading out for the night? Okay, well,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us for a few minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
See ya.
Alright.
So you guys are going to go up to the room?
Yeah.
Okay, before you guys go up to the room,
Yeah.
we're going to Samson, who's heading to Bard's Barn.
Can
Alright.
someone heal my burns?
I'm gonna
We'll
come
get back
back
to
and
that.
I'm gonna shoot you with an arrow.
I
Alright.
want to have hair. I want to have hair.
I want to
burns.
have it. Right, so I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna immediately go up to the counter and ask the person, do you happen to have a notebook and something to write in as well?
Sorry, I got pulled in this accent. I haven't done this one for a long time. Well, I do have paper, and I do have some pencils.
Do you have any in like a journal, kind of? Like almost like that?
Well, we do have a few books that are bound together with no writing in them, if that's what you're looking for.
Yes, something like that.
All right, now I would run you. That'll run you about 4 silver pieces for the book and the pencils.
All right. I pay the 4 silver.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Remove. By any chance, do you have any very strong rope?
Well, I mean, how strong is very strong. I have the average rope, hemp, which is, it's your average rope,
Yeah. I'd say, yeah, average rope. And what is a very lengthy one you have?
I typically sell it in lengths of 50 to 100 feet.
Uh-oh.
Right. I'll probably get the 100-foot rope. Then.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so that will run you. Why is it not giving me the rope? I just looked it up. Come on, guys.
And no, I'm not going to attempt what you're thinking.
Well, you do look rather distraught. I'm not sure if I need to be, concerned.
For some reason,
No, it's just for
I
adventuring
feel like I'm
purposes.
gonna have to resurrect another person.
Well, maybe it will reaffirm your faith in Gil's matter.
I mean,
Well,
I'd probably use this to...
Is he like a fish?
Someone might
a fish
get hurt
god?
tonight, but it's not going to be me. That's for sure.
A fish
No,
activist
Do I have a
god?
room to myself
no.
in the tavern,
So he's
or do I
known
even
as
have a
the
room
broken
in the tavern?
god.
The
I
broken
think you
god.
guys have been sharing a room.
Can I quickly go ask for my
What?
own room?
Are his gills broken and that's why
no,
he
you guys have
cares
had
so
your own
much?
room.
Okay, good, because I'm
No, there's a
tying.
man that has
I'm
been
blocking my
tortured,
door.
and he takes our pain upon himself.
This is for
So-
adventuring purposes.
So that'll be
Why,
one gold piece.
Why
Right,
why
I'm
does he
gonna
care about? I'm
Click
confused.
him 1 gold piece then.
He must go fishing
Because
at least.
There you go.
He loves you.
So I've got to add...
That's why he has gills.
I guess magic equipment. I got to add that stuff
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
here. Right.
that makes
Yeah, it's a 50-foot chunk of rope.
Then I'm gonna head to the upper... Oh, I didn't make it the 100-foot one.
No, they don't have 100 foot. You
Oh,
can buy
50.
two of them for 1 gold
Alright,
piece
so
each.
then...
It's a good
rope,
thing I put the helmet on backwards.
Right, then I'm gonna head off to the upper crust to hopefully get him to talk to... I don't think his name is George, is it?
It's Gregory.
Yeah, I always mess it up.
Okay,
I'm gonna run to the upper crust to get to talk to
okay.
him.
While you're heading that way,
Dr. Jorge.
we are getting Narrowleaf, Broadleaf. You guys are heading up to your sister's room. Oh shoot, my bad. Anyway, you guys are heading up to the room. Who's opening
To
the
a
door?
mysterious woman's room.
Maybe it's Miss Singh.
Probably.
Can I?
And then should I
We're
add
gonna
ink
get there.
pen?
We're gonna go through this real quick.
You're
then we'll
not
get to it.
first.
Should I add the ink pen?
Yep.
Alright, I'm
Sure.
gonna also be writing and stuff in there on the way as well.
Okay. So who's knocking on the door?
Nelly, nose goes.
Ah, the ancient ways.
I'd say we do it
What
at
is
the
this
same time.
tomfuckery?
Alright, let's do it.
Alright? On 3, ready? Oh, you can't count to 3. When I say banana,
Ah, banana. Alright, banana.
apple, lug nut, banana.
Dunk!
You hear a soft voice from within. Come in.
Open the door.
Open the door and walk in.
I'm drinking away my pain.
So you guys open the door, and you see before you a young girl sitting on her bed, dressed in green clothing, green cloak, with soft, mousy brown hair, and you immediately recognize her to be your sister, Kat.
Catleaf, where have you been?
Immediately run up and
leave.
tackle Bearhawk.
Oh, brother! I'm gonna run up and pick them both up in a bear hug and strangle them so tightly in a hug they can't breathe.
You're alive! I knew it! I knew you were alive!
Where have you been?
Well, when everybody disappeared, Mom and Dad and I, we fled.
Fled to where?
We fled the city, or the village, and we continued on, and
after a day or so, we decided to turn back and see if anybody was still alive. We knew you were missing. We didn't know where you were.
We were in our bedroom. You didn't think to check that part.
Well, we yelled when the creature came. You didn't know about the creature.
Nearly, if you got something to say. The creatures are kind of your area.
What creature?
Well, I suppose I should start at the beginning.
That's a good place to start, typically.
I hate this
it all
voice, though.
started when you were born.
I've tried starting
You guys
at
are
the
downstairs
end,
still.
and it
I know. I'm
doesn't
just-
end well, so the beginning it's a wise place to start.
Oh, brother.
Oh.
So it was a cool evening like normal, you know. And then suddenly it just got really cold. And we heard a whisper of wings, leathery wings.
Kind of sounds like a dog.
Kind of sound like a dog, yeah, wings.
I've never met a dog.
Anyway, Mom and Dad, they yelled for us to run, and we took off, and it was dark, and we assumed you two followed. But we left everything behind. But after we noticed that you two were gone, we went back to check, and the whole village was covered in ice, and nobody was there except for the creature.
The creature.
The creature.
Did the creature? Did he have anything to say?
Well, we didn't interrogate a dragon.
It's a dragon.
We left, and we went to the city, to the west, the capital city, actually, Colfax.
Cold facts.
Colfax.
Cold facts.
Colfax. Anyway, so we've kind of settled in there. We assumed you were dead. But then I heard tales of two adventurers who competed during the Summercrest Festival, and they were quite wonderful.
Oh.
So I knew it had to be you. I knew in my heart you were always still alive. So I came down and I got here and tracked you guys down to Tavern Number 2, and unfortunately you had just left when I arrived. So I waited. And I knew you two were alive. I just knew it.
I knew we were alive too.
Well, I should hope so.
You bumbling idiot.
What?
I really wish he said that he checked to make sure his heart
Mom
was
and Dad stayed
beating.
behind then?
Mom and Dad didn't believe me. They'd given up all hope. So they are still in Colfax.
Yeah.
But they would love to return to our village one day, but we can't really take care of the dragon problem. Big white fellow, it's just icy up there.
I've killed a dragon before. We can do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he speaketh the truth, brother?
It's amazing, but yeah. I mean,
I heard of great feats at the Summercrest Festival, but I didn't know they were that great.
we've seen a couple of things since we've last talked.
That's amazing.
I walked through a lamp. I learned magic.
Well, now that one I don't know if I believe.
Well, it's true.
I don't believe that one. That one's not.
I heard Mom in my head. She told me to not fight with the lamps.
Because he started doing drugs.
Started.
Has he stopped doing drugs?
Well, maybe.
Not to my knowledge.
They're difficult to
I'm glad I
find.
didn't start smoking.
So he's still doing drugs.
Broadleaf is a drug addict.
Well, you know, you put something in your mouth, you see a couple things, you walk through a lamp, you never know.
It does sound like drugs.
We should probably stop feeding him mushrooms.
Brother, I told you to stop eating plants on sight.
Well, my name's Leaf. It goes with the territory, I think. I mean, we had farms at home. I figured if it's green, it comes from a farm. If it's green, it must be a wild farm, so...
I wish I was there so I could
wild
say you eat leaves
Did you
too.
just say a wild farm?
Yeah, a wild
I
farm.
really wish I could. I kind of want to
Farms are
just walk
not
up to him
wild.
and say, I'm glad there's
Well, what do you call the place with all the trees and all the shrubs?
Yeah, Wyatt
That's a
wants to call the sister.
Oh, so
Unknowingly.
it's not a
You might
farm.
run into her, we don't know.
No, that's the wilderness.
You can't eat the wilderness.
Brother, you should know better.
Unless you know what you're doing.
Ah, you guys don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's most of the time.
I know.
Oh, alright. I'll eat more good things. But this isn't about me, this is about the dragon.
it'd be wonderful if you could take care of this dragon and not, like, feed it as a pet. I mean, kill it.
Well, we could try both, but killing it would probably be the more doable option.
I don't think we should try to feed it.
And, I mean, if we fail at killing it, we'll probably end up feeding it.
Don't speak like that, brother.
Well, I don't plan on failing.
Now that I've found you, I can't imagine losing you twice.
Oh.
Don't get your hopes up.
If I know anything, though, if we're gonna fight this dragon, I need some time to heal first.
You do appear to be a sight.
You should see what he did. We were fighting. Well, you tell her the story.
The gun. Audi became an enemy. I know.
I encountered these things called firearms.
Firearms. That your arms are on fire. That would be helpful against a cold dragon.
Surprisingly not, actually.
Oh.
They're not. People consider them black magic.
Really?
Not like.
And I got in trouble for doing drugs.
You shouldn't be messing with magic, brother. It's dangerous.
Ignore the drug part, I suppose.
Look, it's not dangerous if you know how to use it.
How did that go for you, brother?
Apparently you know how to use it based on your current appearance. All bruised and bloodied.
Look, it was a bad round of ammo. It's not that big of a deal. Won't happen again.
It better not. Or Mother will have your hide.
What do you think we're doing?
Well, I'm going to tell her you're not.
We're gonna take care of this dragon first.
Tattletale.
Don't worry.
So while you guys continue discussing plans, we will go down, trying to keep it in a somewhat semblance of an order, to Gleason, Cheem, and Herm down in the commons room of the tavern.
Can someone heal me? I don't feel like being burned and almost dead.
I feel like we're going to take a long rest pretty soon.
Alright, so something tells me that we're probably going to rest for the evening, but I do got a little juice left after working in the temple. So I'm just going to, again, take the old holy symbol, put a hand on him, and that'll heal you for 35 points.
Holy crap,
Wow.
Gleason, you got some juice.
Yeah, life clerics, hey. What we're
Wow.
good for.
Herm gets like 8.
Well, don't kill yourself yet, dope.
Yeah, so you can add 35 hit points to whatever your base was up to your
completely
max.
healed.
That would bring me
So
to
that,
full.
as
Does
you,
that mean that my skin is burned?
your skin is no longer burned, there's no longer crispy bits of your hair all
You
plastered
should
together.
keep the scars.
You still have blood up in places and a little bit of scarring because the helmet came down, like this. It covered your whole face. You probably won't be able to grow your beard back for a while.
That was probably horrifying.
Messed
Once
up
he
your-
actually got it off.
Yeah, it was probably pretty
Completely,
bad.
once it seared onto my face, I thought, hey, why not try to take it up again? See what happens.
So there's gonna be some hair follicle damage. You can have a little bit of male pattern baldness everywhere. But you'll eventually grow it back.
I am sorry about your face.
I still had stubble
I
on my
did
hair
the
too,
best
so
I could. There's only so much that can be done. I know a guy who
tried to
does
cut off the rest of my hair
surgery.
with a long sword in my hand. Just to make it.
He said he knows a guy who could do reconstructive surgery for you.
Wait, you do?
Yeah, he helped me when my schmeckle fell off. I'd say it's reconstructive surgery.
Does he still have that amulet?
I think he gave it to him
Carrick has
Yeah.
it currently.
Which one's Carrick?
Thomas. So you guys are discussing that. Samson, you're heading to the upper crust. And
Yeah.
now it's going to be close to 5 o'clock in the evening by the time you get
So am I at the
to...
gate right now? Or?
You're at the gate again, yes.
Right.
And there's 2 guards standing at the gate.
Yeah.
And they see you coming and... Sir, what business do you have in the upper crust?
I'm here to talk to Gregory about whereabouts of Cedric.
I suppose. And you do look rather clean, so I suppose we can let you in, but make it quick.
Alright.
So you head up, follow the path to Gregory's house,
Yep.
and you knock on the door.
Yep.
No answer.
No answer.
No answer.
Yeah. Are the lights on? Or anything?
Make a investigation check.
All right.
Looking in the windows and stuff.
A natural 20 and plus 4, 24.
So looking in the windows, you don't see any lights on. The maid that had answered the door previously isn't answering the door.
All right.
But you can kind of see it, and you can kind of see through a doorway. You see what looks to be a hand stuck to the wall.
All right. Well, then I'm going to equip my shield and check to see if the door is unlocked.
You jiggle the doorknob, and it door swings open slowly.
All right. I think I'll also cast on me invisibility.
Okay.
So, all right. Now it uses up all my stuff there. So I'm going to slowly walk in and be peering around in there.
Okay. So as you walk in,
Yeah.
lights are out.
Mm-hmm.
The house is trashed.
Oh.
There's stuff laying everywhere, like it's been taken apart, and well, not taken apart,
Was
but
it that way
it's been
when you were-
rifled through.
Was it that way when you were there last?
No, it was nice, and there was a guy there.
This is the upper crust. This is a wealthy district,
Oh.
and you turn around the corner where you saw the hand,
Mm-hmm.
and you see Gregory
Yeah.
nailed to the wall, arms spread eagle,
All right.
a cruel grin scratched across his cheeks,
Mm-hmm.
blood pouring from his eyeballs down the wall, down his face.
So I assume he's dead.
He's dead, and there's a paper
Natural causes.
nailed to his chest.
All right.
At least he died
Are you
happy.
gonna go read the paper?
I'm going to slowly walk up.
So
Like
you-
very, very carefully, because I'm still thinking that there is someone here. I'm probably not going to take it off, though.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I should also probably do another investigation check.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
15.
Glancing around the room, you don't see anything that appears to be trapped, but you notice over in the corner that the maid, her head's removed,
Mm.
blood all pooling around her body on the floor.
All right.
And
That's fresh.
as you walk close
Pooling.
to the or pooled, it appears to be a day or two old. The scene here,
Oh.
and as you inspect and you see the paper, it reads, you should not have come looking for me. You will never find me again. The Jester. P.S. Until next time.
All right. Then I'm going to take the note, and I'm going to immediately run back out to the guards.
Okay, so you flee the room.
Yep. I'm gonna also turn off my invisibility as well.
Okay, and you run back out to the guards.
You have invisibility?
What are you running from?
Could you follow me quickly? There's a how do I put this lightly?
Fucking murder.
There's been a murder at Gregory's residence.
Really?
Yes, and there is a note right here from the missing jester that we have went to go see from Cedric.
Okay,
I'm gonna hand him the
so
note.
one of the guards takes it and reads it, and he says, "We will handle this." And he turns to the other guard. "Bring this to the lawmaster immediately."
You going to do anything about the bodies? Because Gregory is nailed to the wall as if he's been crucified.
We'll send people there immediately. Thank you for notifying us.
Mm-hmm.
We have a life cleric.
In this case, I'm going to be even more distraught now, and because, yeah.
You've had a day at this point.
I have had a very stressful and long day.
It's been a very day.
This is to the point where my character is now thinking, I don't know, maybe this rope can come in handy.
Wait, what?
The rope maybe will come in handy now.
Yeah.
It'd be a terrible way to retire a character.
Well, I mean, he has had a very rough day. I mean, he is...
That's
I
been
don't know,
just a
like
little
he's-
bit of stress.
Yeah, not even a little bit. So now, I'm going to immediately run right back to... I'm going to run to the enchanter's shop, actually, because I remember the one guy there, the Irish guy, said he's got people who would find me, and that they could possibly help me out with something here.
Okay, yeah. Yep, Seth is there.
Yeah, so
Okay,
I'm
so
sprinting.
You're sprinting back to the Enchanter's Emporium.
Mhm.
Back to Broadleaf and Narrowleaf. And Catleaf.
My character
Cat
has
leaf.
such a rough time.
This
This is just adding on to it. He already has PTSD from his first incident. This is just adding on to even more.
I kind of want to go keep the story.
Okay, so heading back to the tavern.
So,
Catleaf, Narrowleaf, and we're just switching gears here.
Yay!
So, sister,
Wow.
I don't suppose you brought us any funds to go kill the dragon with.
The moment I run back in the tavern, I'm buying.
Dear
alcohol.
brave of you to assume I have funds.
I'm just drinking.
We've been living in squalor,
I
brother.
remember, well, back when we were at home, you weren't too keen on sharing, so.
I just was happy to find you alive.
Well, so am I.
You killed a dragon and you're telling me you don't have any funds left.
It's not enough to kill another dragon. You see, it takes a lot to kill a dragon.
Well, I
It doesn't
suppose.
take money to kill a dragon.
It does if you want cool stuff.
Are you going to go throw coins at it?
I'm sorry. I still
With how expensive this gear is, yes, basically.
Well, I don't know much about these matters, but I only have 10
You
gold
can't
pieces
solve all
on
your
me.
Oh, you
problems
best
that
hang
way.
on to that.
Okay.
Are you guys still up in the room? Are you going to head downstairs? What are your plans?
I want to go see if my sword is done.
I still
Alright.
can't get over the tone change. Just man, it's just like my character's in distress. Let me go back to happy music.
Sorry, it's what I have to do, guys.
I'm gonna pop a shroom and
You're gonna
Dip
pop a
out.
shroom.
Okay.
I buy a second
Yeah.
beer and start go looking for
We're
story.
not opening anything,
And
brother.
I'm just holding 2 beers.
No. No.
No more drugs for you.
I'm not the one who is doing black magic. They help me concentrate, alright?
Brother.
Guys, let's get on
I'm
a
just
happy
stumbling
subject.
around looking for Storm now.
You
I am
stupid posh.
Someone I'd like you to meet.
Me?
And I want.
I have met you.
Oh, cut.
You posh prick.
I like how
Walk
no
out
one's
the-
gonna
the
question
room and
Storm.
a group.
No one's
This
gonna
is
question
cool.
the
You saved one of the
really
llamas.
burnt.
We did. He follows us everywhere.
All the rest of them were slaughtered and eaten by the dragon.
One here.
He's not very useful most of the time.
Stumbling around looking for someone.
Yeah.
What?
I'm deaf.
It runs in the family, believe it or not.
I'm well aware.
We've almost starved as children because our parents couldn't hear us screaming.
Oh, brother, shut up.
Well, it's true.
It is not.
When you were young, you were skin and bone.
Yeah, because you ate all the food.
Well, you don't get big muscles like this unless you do drugs and eat all the food.
Do drugs. You'll get buff. Magic of steroids.
Yeah.
Anyway, what did you say there, Keaton? I never did catch it.
I don't remember.
You're introducing her to Carl or something.
I'm gonna tell Carl to turn into a chair and I'm gonna take a seat.
Okay. I don't remember what the table says about that. Is that still... That's not at will yet? You got to roll for it?
Well, it's still that's still a ways away.
Okay. Roll an animal handling check and see if you get... if you happen to get the right number. Or are we saying roll a d12 or d20 on this? I don't remember.
Oh, I think we said D12.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Have I found Storm yet?
Yeah, we're getting there.
You're gonna.
I can't remember either.
Sprinting
I think it was a 12.
I think it's a 12 because he's not able to turn into the other things. No, you roll a d20 if it's higher than 12, then he turns into what you wanted him to turn into.
Oh. So wait. Oh, it's an 11 with my animal handling modifier.
He actually turns. He turns into a chair. That was perfect. You got it. The llama promptly turns into a chair.
I
Yeah.
take a seat.
When I walked through a lamp,
That's amazing.
I happened to be carrying that exact same chair.
Really?
Yeah, I found it in the woods.
I'm still fairly certain you didn't walk through a lamp.
And you didn't find the chair in the woods.
You bleeding.
Oh,
I found the chair in the woods and I walked through a lamp and it must have been Gil's matter that helped me.
Gil's matter? I don't believe I've heard of him.
He's a new entity I'm learning about. He's got
Entity.
gills.
Okay,
That's a
alright.
big word for me.
Whatever you say, Broad.
He's a new entity.
Since when have you been the religious type?
I don't know. He took the helmet off Cheem's head. Apparently somebody died and didn't die, and I don't know. Life's a lot more weird when you're not high.
And unbeknownst to you, you've actually never taken an actual mushroom that does anything. You've been the normal ones, and you just assume.
Placebo.
Like this.
So he's been thinking he's been on drugs.
He's thinking he's been on drugs. He's never actually taken drugs.
That's just how he is?
He just thinks he's on drugs.
Oh.
His brain isn't that great.
You're crazy.
His brain is already fried. Why
It's
would he want
already
it?
fried?
Why would he
That's
want
alright.
it fried even more?
Yep.
I'm a meathead.
What do you mean you're a blockhead?
All right. So back down to Gleason and Cheem. Cheem, you said you're gonna head out the door and go try to find.
I have 2
Samson.
beers in my hand looking for Storm.
Okay. Gleason, what are you up to?
I think if the leaves are not gonna fall, I'm probably gonna I guess follow Gene because I feel a little bit responsible that he's got an evil helmet
Just tied
and
to my
burns
backpack.
flesh, and he's put it on. So I probably should keep a close eye.
To both heads.
No. Oh yeah.
Okay, so he's carrying around a helmet, and you're following him, and you guys are going to look for Samson. Which direction are you heading to look for Samson? Just kind of gonna wander around the town for a little bit till you find him.
My plan is to just wander around the shops
Okay.
till I eventually stumble upon him.
Okay, so you start heading towards the blacksmith shop because you knew that's where he had to go pick something up. And you, at this point, it's getting to be about 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And you arrive at the Enchanter's Emporium, quite out of breath because you're not typically a runner, and it's a good ways.
I still run in and I'm paler than a sheet.
You're paler than a sheet. As you walk in, Seth turns to you and says, his accent again. I'm getting there.
Hello.
So, what is your hurry?
I've seen some shit today.
You do look like you've seen a ghost.
No, I've seen a murder.
A murder.
Yeah.
So, like a bunch of crows.
No. Dead guy crucified on his wall.
I wish he
Oh, that sounds like a problem. Did you report it to the town guard?
Yes, I'm not handling that. That's not my baggage.
Yeah, I suppose that's about all we can do.
Yeah. But I mainly came here because I remember you saying something about people coming after me if I didn't come to work for you.
Yes, but you do owe me, what is it, 1 or 2 more days, we said?
I don't know if I finished those off or not still, but I think I might have, but I'm not sure.
You know, you did work for me as a 10 days, and I
Yeah.
think that covered everything, if I remember correctly.
But I'm wondering if you can possibly have those people have an eye out for not one anymore, but 2 different individuals.
Individuals. What do you mean individuals?
The missing jester Cedric, and
Everybody's been looking for Cedric.
Yes, but we found him, and it's the guy who committed the murder at the person I went to go talk to.
Are you sure? Cedric was such a level-headed fellow.
Ah, yeah, I don't think you'd say that now if you saw him.
Really?
Yeah, he's been... You know that magician or something that was up on the stage or whatever during the festival?
Yes, Rodini. I didn't think much of his magic. He didn't have a lot of power, if you ask me.
Well, he takes people apart and puts them back together, and that's what he did to this guy, so...
That does sound like a problem, yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming at this point I've already drawn what the Dark Knight looks in here. I'm going to show him a picture of the Dark Knight, which is this there again.
Alright, this guy here has a big ugly helmet?
Not anymore, no. My dim-witted friend stole it off of him when we encountered him.
So let me get this straight. Your first reaction when you run into the bad guy is to steal his helmet.
That wasn't my fault, that was his, and I'm going to kill him for it later.
I don't think you have to. I think this guy do it for you.
I'm hoping he'll do it for me quickly, but I hope... If I don't get the helmet back to him, he said he's going to kill me, so...
That does sound like a problem.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you can keep an eye out for him, and
And where would I even find... Where has he been seen? I need to know what's going on.
What's the town name again? I can't remember.
Torrent.
Yeah. Last known, he was in the town of Torrent. Don't know if he's still there now, but he's putting together an army.
An army?
Yes.
I was expecting a shipment of goods from Torrance. I don't suppose I'll get it now.
Probably not, but I don't plan on going back there anytime
And
soon.
did you tell the Veil God about this?
I should do that the moment I get out of here.
Yes, you probably should. They need to know about this kind of thing. It's an army is more not really, the adventurer type. That's more the, the military.
Yeah. And then also just the Jester Sadric if you happen to find him, because he's not himself, and I...
And then who did he murder?
Gregory.
Not Gregory. He is a very wealthy individual. He's spent a lot of money at my shop getting magical lights and that kind of thing. He was a nice fellow.
Yeah, he's not coming back anymore. He's fucking dead.
That's a problem.
Yes, it is, and I feel like I'm gonna vomit.
He scratches his head and he's... First, we have some problems in the town. I don't know what we're going to do now, but it's going to be problems. This sounds like a problem for people much more smarter than me.
If you know any whereabouts, could you send anything to Honeywood at all?
Send like what, information?
Information, yes, on the whereabouts of them. Because I fear for my life at this point.
That sounds like a reasonable thing to fear for. At this point, Cheem and Gleason, you guys have checked out the blacksmith shop, and across the street, as you know, is the Enchanter's Emporium. And you head across the street, and you walk in the door, and there's Samson conversing with Seth.
I loudly say, "We've had a shitty day. Here's a beer."
Is it worse than his day?
No.
Is it beer for me or for him?
Here's both of them. I haven't drank my other one yet.
I really shouldn't drink while I'm at work, but after hearing this news, I think we both need a beer.
I'm gonna be drinking for a long time when I get back.
So Seth takes the beer.
The helmet was painful.
Is this the guy who took the helmet?
You wanna check
Yes,
it out?
it is! Would you like to say a few words to him?
Wanna check it out? Takes up backpack and just shows him the helmet.
Can I nab it from his hands?
I don't have it in my hands, it's just tied to my backpack.
Well, can I nab it off his backpack?
Make a dexterity check real quick.
Alright. I gotta... Let's see.
Make a dexterity check as well.
Let's see, dexterity is now at him. What'd you get?
19.
Well, I got 21.
Damn it.
Wow, you beat the rogue. You managed to swiftly take the helmet off his backpack.
I'm gonna put it on the table and ask him if he can examine it by any chance.
I can examine it, but the item this dark will take some time. It's. You should not have put this on your head, my friend. I can see you got some problems from doing it. This is a bad mojo right here.
My hair is crispy.
I see that. What little you have left. So, I will take this to the back room and I will inspect it. I'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Will it cost anything?
For you, not at this time.
While I'm
thank
waiting,
God.
I cut off the rest of my hair so I'm bald.
Okay, you shave your head with your sword.
With my long sword, so...
By this point, I've already
drunk
cut
and-
into the beer.
Okay,
I'm also going to tell Gleason stuff here.
go for it.
Gleason, you know you know the guy Gregory? Oh, well, I suppose you weren't here, but you know Sadric, right? That guy?
Yeah, we're looking for him.
Yeah, I don't want to look for him anymore. He killed his best friend, and I had to walk in and see him crucified on a wall.
That sounds horrible.
Very.
Come here.
Alright, I go in for a hug.
Attaboy, that's okay.
I go up
love
to him, I want the helmet back. I have a plan for attacking people.
I'm gonna glare at him with the utmost hate.
Seth is still in the back while you guys are conversing.
Yeah.
Have a plan to just permanently scar people.
I am scarred.
I think we might
I mean
want
physically.
to get together a little bit if we've got some sort of horrible murdering guy that we were looking for and now seems to be looking.
He's looking
You,
for us
Samson.
now. Actually,
Ah.
I believe that's what I got from the note. At least until we meet again, if that's what that means.
Wait, what note?
Um,
I don't want to talk about it for now. I need time to
I think we
recover.
should
Have you
let's let's get together with the Leaves. I'm sure leaving the helmet here is fine. There's no way, like, he'd come get it, right? Like, he's dead. You guys killed him and took the helmet. He's super dead, right?
Wait,
you
we-
wouldn't just take the helmet without him being dead,
We
right?
killed him.
No, actually. Is that what this dipshit told you?
I didn't say I killed him. I said I took it from him while he was.
He used the gate stone and while he had the helmet and teleported away.
So he's not dead, and you took a clearly magical helmet away from him.
And now he's hunting me instead of him. If I don't return it, he said he's gonna kill me.
Okay.
We should also go to the Valguard quickly, because I feel like we should let them know about the army he's forming in.
So there's an army
Oh.
to... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna give the
Can't
cleric
take
an
a day
aneurysm.
off, can I? I can't take a couple of days to clear my head from bringing a person back from death. Okay, no, Let's talk to the Veil God, get the helmet back, and figure out a way to not die.
I feel like I should have a couple days off.
I don't think you're gonna get days off for a while. I'm sorry, Samson. I think no one's getting any days off for a while. We ain't going to the beach.
I'm sorry. I should have went for the chest plate. I know.
Can I pull up the rope and try to strangle him?
Before that happens, Seth is going to walk back into the room and he is going to say, "Well, my friends, you got yourself into some very deep shit with this one. This is bad juju. I can do nothing to remove the curse from this helmet.
Damn.
And an item this powerful probably belongs to somebody powerful enough to see it wherever it is.
Yeah.
So I am going. If you want it back, you can have it. I don't feel like that's the smart option.
I feel like we'll probably just give it to the Veilguard.
That's not the smart option either.
Oh.
I would say I do have a safe in the basement that is it has warded and it has glyphs and it prevents scrying. Do you know what the scrying is?
I don't believe I do.
So it's a magical spell where you can see things and what's around them from wherever you are. So he could be watching the helmet right now and hearing us speak. It's very, very, very bad.
We
I don't
deeply
feel
regret
like I
the
wanna-
fact that we have the helmet.
I don't think he will care at this point.
I know.
I don't feel
I'm
like I want to
mostly
put this much of a
making peace
burden
with
on
my
your
God.
shoulders.
Well, there's two options. You can take the helmet back
I'll take the.
and try to destroy it, which I don't know if it's possible.
I'll take the helmet and just throw it in the desert.
Do you
somewhere.
have any idea if we can get something portable that can prevent scrying? So then on our way we can get rid of it so you don't have to deal with any of this either?
The problem is that these items that prevent scrying are lead boxes, as well as magical. So they are quite heavy, lead lined, but I could make one for you. It would probably be about 50 pounds by itself. But it is possible, but it would take me probably a week to do it, and I'd have to put off all other projects.
Seth, let me ask you this. You said you would keep it in your safe.
I could keep it in my safe, yeah.
I don't necessarily want to risk you being horribly murdered.
That's
I don't want to risk that either. I was assuming that I would get some sort of protection from you guys if I did so.
Well, so
Maybe
while I could
relocate.
definitely take this guy in a one-on-one fight,
He kind of looks you up and down. Oh yeah, I'm sure you can.
I know, I surely can. I can't be here 24/7.
That thing. I should probably wait until after we've done.
Maybe
Slightly,
relocate.
I feel like this is our fault because
Was yeah.
we're all in this together.
I'd say maybe
think-
relocate.
I think we should keep it with us.
Yeah, I think we should probably give it to me since I took it.
Alright, now can I try strangling with the rope?
I mean, yeah, you can, I guess.
Alright, then I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay, make both of you make an athletics check on this one.
Alright.
Yep.
17 plus 3.
I only get
So-
15.
So you start choking him out with the rope.
Yeah. I'm
Wait,
gonna be
what's
cursing
going
under
on? Who are you
I'm
choking out?
cursing under my breath. I'm choking him out with the rope because he's
Oh.
trying to take back the dark helmet.
I was
Oh,
gonna,
that's fine.
I was gonna take it and put it on some random person.
What a fucking dick!
I'm gonna try to pull Samson off of him.
Alright, I'm gonna be cursing at him like very loudly.
Okay,
and
so
yelling
you
at
managed to pull Samson back. You're screaming profanities.
him. Yeah.
Seth says, "You need to calm down.
No.
Everybody,
All right.
everybody, calm down.
I was gonna put it on some random person.
I
How
may
about
have a
that.
box in storage. If you will let me look, I can get you the box, and we can hide this terrible, terrible thing that you have done for a little while."
That would be great. Just either get the box and throw it at the bottom of the ocean or hide it somewhere.
That would not be a bad idea.
That's what I'm
And
thinking.
and Torrent is 2 days travel, so like we got very little time if he is going to come after it. But how big do you suppose his army is? Zor-Kesh is not a small city to attack.
We don't know. He's
That hasn't
building
crossed
it.
my mind. I know there's a few people, and the city's very distraught and depressed, but
It's big enough to oppress a small town.
I don't know.
So it's in it. What type of warriors does his man? How is he getting warriors to follow him?
Who knows?
I believe there are certain.
They're what?
Who knows?
I believe there are certain creatures that follow him.
Oh, I'm gonna stab you.
Certain creatures, so they're not even human.
I think it's like one of them looks like a bear thing or whatever.
Right? Does it stand on 2 legs?
Yeah.
We should probably
Oh
grab.
boy, so he's got the bugbear, so he probably got the hobgoblins and the goblins too?
More than likely.
We should probably go and
Whoa.
ask the people that actually fought him.
You didn't fight him, but you took the helmet.
I took the helmet.
Certain people fought him. I somehow charmed him, and only reason why he was able to take the helmet, and I stupidly persuaded him to let him see it.
I think you got lucky as that one, because if it is helmet, it's bad.
Yeah.
But I would assure you that's probably not going to happen again. It's the type of magic user that he is. He's probably going to have a ward against that by next time you face him.
Yeah, I think it'd probably be best for you two to relocate, and so he wouldn't come to interrogate you either.
That might not be a bad idea. I have been considering opening a shop in a different city.
Alright, I'm gonna use my spell message, so that way if he's hearing or listening to any of this, he won't hear where I'm gonna suggest for him to relocate to.
That's a good idea.
Yes, because I don't want anyone to find out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use message on him, and I'm gonna say, why don't you relocate to Honeywood? It's not too many days travel, but it'll be better than waiting around for him to come over here.
That's a good plan.
So he is going to respond, because you can respond to a message and say, "You know that sounds like a good idea. I have had good business from people from there before. It's a small town just starting out. I may come and try it."
I'm gonna have my guy go back to the bar and start drinking again.
Okay. Okay, so we will.
Sorry.
Anything else that needs to be taken care of here, Gleason, before?
Besides,
I think we're taking the crown with us. Yes.
I think you can do that, and I will give you the box to try to hide it.
How much for the?
Well, you see, the relocation of my business due to what you've brought upon me, I could charge you lots and lots of money, but I will say, just for the box, we'll say 250 gold, because I have a business proposition for you guys. Till a later time, I don't have time to deal with this right now.
we could help you to load up and get ready to relocate.
That will be helpful. I have a whole store to pack up.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do what we can with that tonight. We'll take the helmet with us. Samson, why don't you fill in the Veil God real quick about this huge army? Unless maybe we get the leaves to do it if they know a little bit more specifics.
Are you able to carry the big box?
It weighs about 50 pounds. You look kind of noodly in the arms.
There's a big. We got a big chonky guy in broadleaf.
I would say you probably need a chunky guy. You two don't look so super strong, but us magic users, we're just not that way.
I mean, I could.
Yeah, no,
I could possibly carry it if Carrick, you would like to. No. If Gleason, if you would like to take a couple of my stuff off my hands, I could possibly take the box.
I drunkenly realized while walking back
I'd give it to
royally.
Yeah.
I'd give it to I.
Well, I mean, I could still carry it back there too, though.
Oh.
If I just give a couple more, like.
Narrowleaf and I are
Okay.
secretly on our way on to the Enchanter's Emporium to pick up my sword.
Yeah, we can.
Wait, that means I come
we can
across
carry
them.
it between the two of us. We can get it back.
Yeah. Well, I'll go inform the Veil Guard first, so wait here for me.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no worries.
you're heading to Veilguard.
I am
As you're
running.
heading back,
I was hoping like we could all be
Narrowleaf
together.
and Broadleaf,
Well, I gotta go inform
I
them.
You,
see them
uh,
and just stop.
you
And
run
Tom.
into Cheem in the street.
Team, come with us.
Okay, I realize how much I fucked us up by taking the helmets.
Yeah,
we now, we apparently now have 2 murderous assholes after us.
just don't do drugs about it. All right, drugs are bad.
Psychopathic murderers.
Get yourself together. Let's go.
Don't question them.
Where's everybody else?
I don't. There should still be an enchanter's place.
That's where we're going anyway.
Okay,
Well, I'm
so
going back right now. We're staying together for now.
To the Enchanter's Emporium.
the three of you turn ahead. Redirect team. You guys are heading to the Enchanter's Emporium. You walk in and you see Gleason there with a large box, and Seth and Samson. You're heading to the governmental grounds to talk to the Veil Guard.
Oh, I'm running. Yeah.
Listen,
And it's getting to be about 7:30 at this time.
Okay.
it's good to see you, my friend. How long has it been?
Heavy box.
Do you want me to hold that for you?
Help!
I grabbed the box.
Help!
I'll take that. I'll take that from you.
Wait,
I'll
just
take.
realized
I'll
this.
take the box.
By the time that we got the helmet in the box, the spell that he put on him wouldn't.
What's in the box?
Or would it?
It would have
The
been
evil
less than an hour.
helmet.
How
Ah,
long
yes,
has it
I
been?
remember the evil
An
helmet.
hour, probably.
No, you guys arrived back in Zor-Kesh at about
So,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
2
So it's been.
hours.
The-
It's incredibly that
what did you learn about the helmet?
I really fucked us.
Well,
It's
we knew that.
incredibly that bad.
It's incredibly that bad.
So I use it to defeat him because this helmet, very powerful man had it, and it's very, very bad.
It was mostly the eye that fought him. Yes.
Is it you?
Yes, the eye.
You did what?
I shot myself in the face.
He had.
Because that was stupid.
I tried.
He did try very hard, to his credit.
Sorry.
I realized.
Well, you two, I think you're lucky to be alive. As I told your friend, this guy who has this thing here, he's a very powerful magic user. He probably actually knows where the helmet is
I
at
could.
this moment.
I could have taken him.
We're not at this moment because now it's in the box.
I'll put on my sunglasses.
You know, so that's a bad thing. I ordered a sword quite a while ago.
You know, I just finished that today.
Sweet. What do I owe you on it?
I think you still have to pay. You have to pay 1,000 gold pieces yet.
You know, I don't have 1,000 gold pieces.
But then you can't have the sword.
You know, if you want us to continue to protect you from the very bad man, I think you should give me the sword.
That's very poor intimidation.
I think you're not being very fair because I did lots of work, and you guys brought this upon me.
Well, I realize that this is a bad situation for all that are involved, but I will give you 800 gold, and I will give you an IOU of 200.
I will take this, but
All
you
right.
still owe me the 200 gold. And let me make a note here. And if you do not pay, I will send my friend after you. My friends,
Who is your friend?
they are a bunch of gnomes, as am I,
Oh, we got
and
get
they will fuck up your shit, as they say.
I've had my shit royally fucked many times. Surprisingly, quite. If I had a nickel for every time my shit's been royally fucked, it'd be 2. But It's not a lot of nickels, but it's odd that it happened
I
twice.
drunkenly say,
I
So
know
we're
where
gonna
you
get
got that
gnomed?
quote from.
You guys get gnomed, yes. You will get. We
at least
We
I
may
could
not
say-
be tall, but we will mess you up.
At least I could say at some point I've been beat to hell by some fucking gnomes.
That is possibly very true.
Was this a great sword?
It is a +2 sword, long sword.
Have we gotten there by this point?
So, Nerolith, you look very perturbed. Is there anything I can help you with?
I don't even know anymore, sir.
Do you need to be healed? You look royally ill.
We're about to take a night's rest. It's getting more later in the evening, and I'll be fine. But I appreciate the offer. I do believe that I have something commissioned here that's going to happen at some point.
Yes,
I know
you have
way
the
off in the future yet, but
you have the Carl, which is scheduled to be done on the 16th. The caller for Carl, but with the relocation that you guys have foisted upon me, it's going to be a little bit longer than that. I have to push all of my projects back until I am relocated.
I thought the
where
sword
are
was
you
gonna
planning
do.
on relocating?
Where's
Number
the
6. Yep, made it. Not out loud. Wait, no, it's in the box.
The helmet is in
Yeah.
the box. I should be fine. But thank you for your caution. I appreciate it. You know, honey,
How about
the
you-
Honeywood is
wait,
where
wait,
Samson
wait.
thinks I should go. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's a very good plan. Honeywood is fantastic.
Why couldn't you just
I believe we have
took
some
an
sort
extra
of
precaution,
building
took a
that we kind
trapped in the alleyway
of
or
some
something,
sort.
so you're away from the box.
We could have done that as well.
Should we rent him the building now, Leaf?
I think if you can't find a building to put your shop in it right away, you could definitely use that. I don't even know if we own it anymore. We haven't been back to Honeywood in so long, but it's
So-
always worth a shot.
So you have a house that you don't know if you still own.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we still own it.
Were we
but
free of
it's
pay?
been a very long time since we've been back. We've been here for a while.
Fair, if you would trade me the house, assuming you're the sole owners of such said establishment, in exchange for the 200 gold pieces that your buddy here owes me,
What?
we could maybe work something out that way.
And a discount on my brother's commissions.
We will discuss. I have a business proposition for your group later.
Well, why don't we leave all this business until later, and you can just move into our building until then. Does that sound-
Are you the sole owners, or is there other people that I have to clear this with first?
We make up to 50% of the lease.
I
Yeah,
think
that's not enough for me to just move in.
Were you there when we had the building?
Yeah.
What do you think about?
He's not
I'm
there.
not there.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go tell the Velguard about this shit.
So
let's just,
backing up real quick. Technically, the house is owned by you three, Ajax, and Daniel's monk character. However, I don't know if they're ever coming back. So
we'll just say it's all right, and if a
But you
party gives us trouble,
you gotta communicate with him.
Samson's not here.
Okay, so while this is all happening and being discussed, you're running to the governmental grounds, and
there's no one with me, right?
nope, you're by yourself, and you are booking it. You arrive at the gate. Well, it's not really a gate. The Lawmaster's house.
All right. Then I knock urgently.
Okay, so you pound on the door. Now it's about 8 o'clock at night by the time you get there.
Yep. I'm also gonna quickly hurl in the corner. My character is gonna be feeling very sick. after
Where is
everything.
the name of the person?
Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang.
I have a question.
Wait, which corner?
Just like I'm gonna.
Okay, both
Poorly-
corners.
It's poorly gonna be on his lawn. The poor guy.
Yep. Well, so a woman actually opens the door.
Yeah.
And she is in her robe, curlers, and she says, "What are you doing? What is your problem?"
I need to speak to the lawmaster immediately. It's urgent, and as I'm wiping my mouth.
Well, that would be me.
Okay. We've got a problem in the city of Torrent.
Torrent.
Yeah, Torrent. There is a army currently being formed in Torrent.
There's an army.
It's being formed, yes, and the guy is probably going to be coming after me soon because my friend screwed me over deeply.
And we haven't heard from the city in 2 days.
Yeah, there's a guy called the Dark Knight, which I don't want to open it up again, but I'm going to show her a picture of the Dark Knight there, and I'm going to say, this guy is the Dark Knight, and he is the one forming the army, and I believe he's taken over the town.
Well, this is bad news indeed. Is there anybody else that can verify your story so I know you're not pulling my leg?
If you would like to come with me to the tavern, we've got a couple of other people as well, or else the Enchanter's Emporium if they're still there.
Give me 1 moment.
Alright.
And she shuts the door, goes back inside,
Alright.
and a couple minutes later she reappears, dressed in actually armor,
Yeah.
and has a sword at her side.
Mhm.
And as she steps out the door, two Veil Guard follow her out.
Alright.
So now there's 3 of them walking down the street following you.
Alright. I'm gonna ask if one of them could possibly carry me back, because I'm not feeling the best.
Make a persuasion check.
What if I just told them I walked into a murder?
I walked into a murder. Just not even.
Do you think that would be enough to just convince them?
I walked
Make
into
a
a
persuasion
murder
check.
not now.
Alright. 17 plus 5.
That's enough.
Yeah.
One guy loads you up on piggyback, and the Lawmaster, who is Carla Bundy, is her name. It does look like you've had quite the day. So you head back towards the.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be passed out on his back as well.
Okay. You head back to the Enchanter's Emporium. While you guys are on your way, any other discussion amongst those of you at the Enchanter's Emporium until Samson gets back?
I have a question about the sword.
I'd love it
Okay.
if one of them tossed me on the ground.
It was, I think, back when we talked about it, it was supposed to do 2d6 and it does 1d10. I think it was supposed to be a great sword.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I just have sword, so sure. A +2 greatsword then.
Can my eyes be like rolled into the back of my head, just like open still?
Yep. Any other discussion, those of you at the Enchanter's Emporium before Samson arrives?
Any other question for the Leafs?
Before I arrive.
How are we going to deal with this army?
Well, if I remember correctly, and I typically do,
I say we go for the
it's
head of the night.
about 200 men on foot, and I'm pretty sure they had weapons of some sort. And there's the Dark Knight, of course, who you've met, which we could have easily handled.
I say
Yes.
we probably should
See,
go for the head.
you know how it goes.
Right.
In translation, Gleason, he has no idea what he's talking about and probably needs to be filled in.
Me?
I drunkenly repeat myself. I say we probably should go aim for the head.
I don't remember much about the army, if we're being honest. But I do remember the Dark Knight. He's got a lot of badass spells, and unlike the lamps, I'm not
The head's
able
probably
to
a good
walk
idea than
through
this
him.
Or disintegration.
And that's about
I say
all I've
we
got.
aim for the eyes. we aim for the
It's
eyes.
probably a good idea.
We blind them. We blind them good. I just hope someone's an accurate shot.
Okay, so you guys are finishing discussing this, and the door bursts open, and a woman of average height, dressed in full armor with a sword, blondish hair, kind of strawberry blonde, walks in the door with 2 Veil Guard and a passed out Samson, eyes rolled back in his head, drooling, hanging on the back of one of the Veil Guard, and they promptly promptly just drops him on the floor.
Hey,
I don't
Narrowleaf,
wake up.
if you want a girlfriend, she's mighty fine.
I'm told that you have information about this army.
I have information. Is it true? I don't know.
I did not come all this way at this time of night to be lied to.
Well, I didn't lie to you. I told you the truth. So do you want my information or not?
Listen to him. I'm sorry about him.
I'm sorry about me too, for being honest.
Well, I appreciate that. What is going on? I was told you has information about an army, and if this is a prank, you'll all be in the stocks tonight.
Oh, it's not a prank. Look at my brother. I'd do it, but it's a long ways to go for a prank.
She looks at you up and down there, Leaf, and she says, well, you are a sight. So what happened?
Right. I'm sorry, what was that? I was thanking you.
So what happened?
They got their ass handed to them by a dark knight.
So that does
And
sound...
and his freaky friends.
This does sound like a problem. I was told there was an army.
All
There's,
that I know is I shot myself.
There is an army.
So you expect me to believe that there's an army and you shot yourself?
He did shoot himself.
And
I
this
didn't shoot myself intentionally, but I did shoot myself.
and this all took place 2 days to the north.
I pull up my gate stone. This is how we got here.
And
This
what is
tell-
that?
this-
You expect me to believe that you're still injured from 2 days ago?
I use it.
Can I wake up screaming?
You use it?
I use
Just
it.
night
Yeah,
terror
nothing
screams.
Yeah, Dylan,
Only works once a day.
Dylan, can I wake up screaming right now?
Yeah. Suddenly
Yeah.
Samson wakes up on the floor, just screaming in terror.
All right.
Useless rock.
Gleason
Useless
is
to
gonna
work.
do 2 things real quick. I'm actually gonna cast a small spell, mostly for Samson.
I run
Yeah,
to Win-Win and
beacon of
take
hope.
his.
Okay?
Sweet.
Wait. I start running back to the tavern.
Okay, you flee. You're casting Beacon of Hope.
Alright.
I'm not familiar with that.
And I
So-
go to Win-Win's room to take his gate stone and use it.
Okay. Alright, you're running back.
Okay. So Beacon of Hope, it does other stuff, but the important thing is it bestows hope and vitality for a minute.
No.
Just giving them a little zhuzh. It's gonna fall off by the end of this thing here. I'm gonna say, listen, if there is an army 2 days north,
Wait till you cast it.
I think we can do 2 things at the same time. You, Lawmaster, take some precaution, maybe make sure that people in town know that there's been a threat, get the guards ready, keep your head up. We head north. If they're coming this way, we'll meet them before they get here. We can send a message to you. We got a wizard, he can send a quick message saying, hey, they're definitely on the way, this is how many, this is the numbers, this is what they're doing. If we die, we die. But at least you maybe got a day head start.
It's not a bad idea,
Do I?
but it will be several days of preparation should this actually come to a war. We have to notify King Albert up in Colfax.
I'm running full sprint.
Okay, you're almost there. There's many things that need to be done yet.
If we had hats, he'd have the biggest one.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, it's just that you had to have been there.
Has that thing been cast on me yet, though, or no?
So, Beacon of Hope, yeah, you feel suddenly like this isn't a hopeless situation.
Alright. Well, then I'm
And
just gonna say out loud, wow, I suddenly don't feel like I want to kill myself anymore.
Enjoy that feeling for the next
Am I in?
15 to 20 seconds.
How close am I now?
You should do jokes about that.
How close am I now?
You're just bursting into the tavern.
Okay. When I get the gate stone, I activate it to teleport back to them.
Okay, are you gonna leave your gate stone for him? So he has one?
Yeah.
Should probably
okay.
do that.
So you start activating the gate stone. The Lawmaster turns to you guys and says, if you'd be willing to go check it out, I'm sure there'll be a reward in there somehow should you survive. But this is a very difficult problem that we have here, and it will take a while to resolve this issue. So we will begin the War Council tonight, and we will start planning and seeing what we can do about this problem.
So you want us to go investigate it?
I mean, if you want to, you can.
I vote we sleep on it first.
Leave me out of it. I'm not doing
That looks like a good idea.
Am I there? Am I there yet?
And
I would
suddenly, Cheem just
What?
appears back in the middle of all of you guys.
See, I told you this stone was useful.
I
Wait,
don't
you
think I
left?
can take many more surprises.
Well, this has been a strange turn of events.
This is how we got back so quickly.
So you have a rock that brings you places.
It brings us to the whatever whatever places where there's more of these types of rocks. I assume.
Thank you for the very concise description of what they do. Maybe you should have some sleep and you can explain it in the morning when you're not so drunk.
How about one of these two dumbasses explain it? They're sober, I think.
Yes, if one of you could explain what is going on with those stones, it would be very helpful.
It's a rock, you lick it, you knock it on your head, you get back with your friends. Now let's all go to tavern number 2 and get some sleep.
Anybody but him explain what is going on.
Now I stand
That's
up and I'm
exactly what it
now I stand up and
does.
start explaining it. So the way it is the largest group, it teleports to the largest group of stones.
And how many of these stones do you have? They could be a very useful military tool.
I believe we have enough for each of us to have one in the party. So if we're in a group and someone needs to get to us, they can use it and they'll be teleported to the nearest big group of stones.
So it's not like you don't have hundreds of them.
No, we do not have hundreds of them.
Sadly.
They like 6.
Oh, right. So it's not going to be useful for me, but it might be useful for you.
Yeah.
Wait, I just realized this. Everyone's gonna teleport to me now.
That's not why
So,
you grabbed
if
the
I'm-
stone.
if I-
He has
if
the
everyone's
big stone
split-
and the little stone, so you took his little stone. He still has the big stone.
Damn it.
That wasn't the reason you grabbed it?
No, he just wanted to teleport to you guys. The
I
big stone is its own thing.
I was
Oh.
hoping I grabbed the right
I
one.
thought you were doing something useful.
Yeah, the big stone doesn't.
I was also
initiate-
gonna. That was my
teleportation.
original plan, but I was also gonna try and grab the big one.
Yeah, so the big one doesn't initiate teleportation.
I might stay with Seth too for in the morning to help him pack up to get ready to go to Honeywood.
I would appreciate that. I would like to help to pack. I will have to hire several carts and start loading tonight.
I'll help Sue when I'm sober.
Alright,
If
I
I
appreciate
remember.
that.
Alright, but here's what's important. Everybody sleeps for the full 8 hours. We meet at tavern number 2 at 7 in the morning.
I agree.
No more splitting the party.
Probably gonna have to wake up early then to help load.
Get your 8 hours, especially you. You've had a long day.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs about it. Don't kill yourself. Your life matters.
Thanks.
I start heading
I
back.
feel so much better now.
I start heading back to the tavern and I plan on taking back my original stone and giving Win-Win his back.
Okay, so you head back to the
So I can
tavern.
have my teleport right away in the
Yeah.
morning.
You make the switch, and is everybody heading back to the tavern then?
I
sleep.
think I'm
Calling it
staying
night?
with Seth
You
so I
stay
can
with
help him
Seth?
load.
Okay, so you and Seth start working on loading.
Yeah.
Lawmaster heads back to begin the war council. Narrowleaf, what's up with you?
Narrowleaf's gonna run by 40 arrows really quickly.
You run across the street, and 40 arrows. I don't remember what those run. I can find out in a minute though. I think it's a couple bucks for 20.
Yeah, it's
Let me put on my head for this.
I'll have it in just a
Unless my
second.
son bothers.
I'm gonna go take a leak.
1 gold piece for. I think it's 20, but they're a gold piece per bundle.
Man, I really should have drank. That was.
Yeah, 2 of them is a lot.
Yeah,
You feel great.
I need to pee.
Okay, so everybody's heading back to the
Wait.
tavern.
Except for-
You can all deduct 1 gold piece for the night's stay at the tavern.
what about me?
You're not going staying, so no.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll let these 2 yahoos go to the bathroom. Anybody else have to use the bathroom via distance, you 2?
I did.
Okay.
Not in
I
time.
have an empty coffee cup, so
Just mute your mic. That's all we ask.
I make no promises.
It'd be even more disturbing if later on I started sipping it again.
Hey,
This is the moment where everyone just goes,
it's
hold on a
sterile the
second.
first time.
The first time.
We all died.
Wow, you guys
What?
have really hit some
Yeah.
stuff tonight.
We're done?
No, we're not done, but we're just waiting for everybody to use the bathroom. But you guys have really hit some stuff tonight. You've gone through pretty much
All
everything
of
I
the
had in my
stories.
head.
Do therapists exist in this world?
I'll
think
do
you're
anything
pretty
for
close
a
to
price.
needing one.
Because I'm pretty sure that I have
ruin
been.
your whole plan.
I'm pretty
No,
sure
this
this
is- This was all planned out.
I'm pretty
already.
sure that I have snapped by this point, like just mentally. I think
You're just
I've
like
gone nuts.
you're just.
You're just mentally exhausted.
Yeah.
So, in your height of your depression, you chose to be alone.
Well, he's helping.
That's
Seth.
that's
I'm with
terrible.
Seth. Okay, listen. If Seth is there, I'm sure that. Well, I don't think he'd be able to reach actually.
Well, and he runs the shop and he's a gnome, so he's actually able to reach a lot of it.
I suppose,
But
yeah.
the whole strength thing, he's not that great at.
I couldn't even hang myself if I wanted to.
However, he does use telekinesis for a lot of things.
All right, so yeah, he could probably take my body down.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he just undoes the knot.
He's
Yeah.
got my body in the back of the wagon. It's like we gotta bury this guy when we get back.
So, morning comes. Those of you that stayed in tavern number 2, which is everybody but Samson.
I vaguely
probably
remember
gotta-
saying I was gonna help.
I probably got. So wait,
So
so
I
then do
start
I?
heading over
So
To the
do
Enchanter's
we?
Emporium.
Yeah.
So do I hit long rest?
Yep, hit long rest. Reset all your hit points to full.
All right, and then take long rest.
Yep, take long rest. Just make sure max HP is not clicked, because that's.
Reset max HP.
Nope, don't
Yep,
click that
do
one.
not click that.
Do I unclick?
Uncheck. Leave the box unchecked.
All right, so uncheck there.
Yep.
Take
That
long
doesn't
rest.
look like a bonus chicken.
Confirmed. There we go. Took long rest. Now everything should be reset, including spells.
Yep, everything should be reset.
Yep.
So you head over to the Enchanter's Emporium, and you guys start helping Seth load his wagons at about 7 o'clock in the morning.
We were meeting at the tavern at 7.
You were meeting at the tavern at 7. They were going to go immediately to help pack. So the other 3 of you can
Well, I thought like
discuss.
Seth and I were waking up early. So
All right.
Oh, you guys were going to start at... Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
you guys started at about 5 a.m. Are you going over at about 5 a.m.?
I start up at like I wake up at like 5:30
Okay.
and start heading over there.
Okay, so you guys are helping pack, and now it's getting to be about 7 o'clock, and you guys... Are you guys going to head over to the tavern and meet with everybody else and try to make plans?
Is he done?
It's gonna take a few more hours, but he says you guys still have a meeting to get to. I can keep working on it, but if you finish the meeting, come back and assist, and I will be on the road before noon.
All right, I'll see you then.
All right, sounds like a plan.
In this case, I just run back again because I'm still very paranoid and mentally broken.
You've been doing a lot of running lately.
Yeah.
So you guys all
I try and keep up with
you
them.
try and keep up.
This
Okay.
will build
I
up
keep
my
up with
stamina.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I do
you
keep up with them.
okay? You do your best to keep up with them.
I suppose it would count
Uh,
for training too. I suppose.
It could, but it's not training. It's running for a different purpose.
Yeah.
But regardless, if we actually get to any combat tonight, which I don't know if we will or not, everybody's going to get experience for successfully navigating all of what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Not at this moment, but when we're done with the night.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna level up.
You guys meet at Tavern number 2.
Yep.
It's now 7 a.m.
Everybody get their beauty sleep?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Although I have to say, I probably was a lot less harmed than you guys. I did step on. There was a broken piece of glass.
Yeah, that.
It didn't cut my foot. You know how when it just like you can see in the skin
Yeah.
that there was a sharp thing in it, but like there's no blood, and it doesn't hurt, but you're just like you kind of want to pick at it a little.
What? If you remind, what is your occupation?
Is there any way someone could fix my hair so my hair could grow back faster?
I feel a little broken.
Well, I am a cleric.
Ah.
I
Or is
gonna
there-
sit down.
You could.
Shem.
You could fix your foot then.
Well, I could, but I mean,
Don't you have like a god for that, like Gil's Matter or Phil's
Well,
Ladder
dumbass, I was talking to him
or
first.
something like that?
ill matter, but yes.
So could you fix my hair? Or would it take time?
Here's what I'm gonna do regarding your
Didn't
hair.
you shave it?
Yeah, I shaved it.
So you're bald.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
but it's very
I
poorly
assume
shaved.
there's like a fireplace. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Gonna stick
I'm
your
gonna
hand
take a handful of ashes,
Okay.
I don't
mix it
wanna
with
be
some
bald.
beer,
I don't want to be bald.
Okay.
and just very gingerly smear on his head the ash, so it's just a nice sort of gray goop.
Perfect.
And
you now
say,
have a beer smelling ashy gray goop on your head that he's telling you will fix your hair.
I don't know why, but I don't believe you.
It already looks better.
I'm gonna take a spare shirt and just tie it around my head.
Okay, so now you've got a bandana holding the Grey Goop in place. This is
After
excellent.
wiping it off.
Oh, you're wiping it off first?
After wiping it
That's,
off. Because I don't
gonna
trust
slow
it.
things down.
I don't trust
But-
it.
Maybe we should think about starting
Seems
to
a
head
bit-
north
it
before the
seems-
army gets here. I don't think it really matters
Are
what
you
we look
saying
like
you're
when
gonna
they
go-
get here.
Are you saying we're going to go towards?
Yeah,
the
that
guys?
I feel like that was the plan we came up with during last
Yes,
night's
I-
meeting while you were passed out.
I woke up.
So I think we're heading towards Torrent.
Yeah.
I didn't agree on this
confirm.
at all.
Well, then if
the
we
I'm going to
army
head
is
back.
if
with
we find the army, then you
Sweet.
can warn the town,
there.
and they'll prepare.
What makes you think I'm going to go with you?
You're important to our team, and we love you.
I have enough shit to deal with. I am not going back there. I am going with Seth, and I'm going to help him get back safely. I am not going back there again.
I feel like it would be very helpful to have you along. I will promise to guard you with everything I have in me if you would come with us.
I don't know if the
I don't
reward
have-
was maybe a therapist or something. Maybe
I
do
can
it.
I can try
I'll
my
go
hand
with
at
you,
therapy.
But I don't
Hell
think
no.
I'll survive the full thing.
I need the wizard. You don't have to engage in combat. We just need you there to
Samson?
support us.
How about I stay in front when we fight him, so I die first.
I hope you die.
You have literally a whole party of people willing to die before you take any damage. And we have a life cleric who wasn't with us last time we fought the Dark Knight.
I kind of feel very shitty about
All right. Well, then I'm going to
taking
see.
the helmet. It
We're-
looked cool
then I'm
though.
I want to see if there's a way for me to be able to get it so that I can take the gate stone and get it back and get one to Seth, so I could go to him by any chance.
Okay, we're gonna get to that in 1 second. While you guys are discussing this, Kat does come downstairs, and she goes up to her brothers, and
But brother, what about the dragon?
By the way, there's a dragon that killed all of our friends and family back in our town, and maybe someday we should
Who the fuck cares about
Plan
that?
on
We have
taking
more
care of
we have
that.
more important
We
shit
have more pressing matters to then.
Well,
hold
it-
on.
apparently, it depends on
We'll
who
deal
you
with
ask.
that when the time comes. Right now, we've got other things that you're dragging
We've
me
got
into.
we've got 3 irons in the fire.
Right.
All right.
That's-
So we've got a dragon
that can wait.
has already destroyed a town.
Back in the
He has reverse burnt our town.
We reverse burn to town. We have an army,
That may or may not be coming. We don't know.
and we don't really know. Like, is it an army or is it an army?
Yeah, we haven't. You're right.
Let's assume army.
Then we've got a psychotic former stand-up comedian
Gotta hit.
that wants, we can assume, most of our skin.
I hate psychopathic comedians.
So let's
I've had shitty
sit back
experiences
for a
with them
second
before.
here and figure out which of these is the hardest. What do we got to deal with immediately?
Well, we know if we're
I'd
being
say the
honest,
army.
if we're being completely honest with ourselves, we know we can't take the Dark Knight. We have killed dragons before, and from what I hear, this laughing fellow isn't a good chance of beating him either.
We're fucked, or we're extremely fucked.
Well, I mean, we could sit here and talk about our problems, or we could go solve one.
Let's solve the
Cat.
second one.
Kat says,
You guys do know that Torrent, I believe, is where your problem is. There's actually in between you and the dragon. So you could
Let's
do
go
both.
to Torrent.
You could do both.
I
You could go
think-
check on Torrent and then go fight the dragon.
From what I hear, the Joker fellow just he'll follow us wherever we go. So
Oh, that's
He's
That's
just gonna come here.
fabulous.
We might as well just go north.
I think we should head
Okay.
north, and I'm gonna turn around and promptly start walking south.
Is there any way I can get a gauge stone
And we're
to
gonna take care
Seth?
of all 3 irons at once because it's
Herm comes up.
Not at once, but you get what I mean.
I agree with my
We're
brother.
lucky.
Probably that's
get
the,
Maybe one of the 3 things that wants to kill us will, like, compete for
That-
the ability to kill us.
That would be. I would say.
I like the
That's
plan.
like
I
when
loot
your
the
house is burning down.
I will loot
So
the
you
loser.
throw acid on it, and then also have a sonic boom occur.
Right, and
Like that's the best way.
I think if we take care of all three of our problems at once, I agree with you two.
I yell, "Yo, Jester, you want to kill the Dark Knight first?
We haven't gotten there yet, but I like your enthusiasm.
Want to compete to kill us?"
While this is all going on, Herm comes and communicates with Samson here,
Yeah.
and you get the feel that he's volunteering to go with Seth for you,
Yeah.
because he's not sure he wants to run into the other fellows that are like him.
Mhm.
So he is volunteering to go with Seth, and then Seth will then have a Gatestone with Herm.
I wish I could be in your shoes, or.
Samson, I will give my life before I let
I
harm
don't know
come
if
to
I
you.
fully trust him since he's also stitched.
That's racist.
You know,
Maybe
that's
it's
an incredibly
it's
small
it's
iron in our
stitchless.
fire.
It's stitchless.
Herm crosses his
The
heart
racist
and holds his hand up.
The fact that Herm is a race.
He said
Well, I
Stitch.
think like the put together is like.
The lowest.
Well, I mean, I'm not concerned about Herm, I guess. But I mean, both the Jester and the Dark Knight
I mean,
are in
it's
that
still.
category.
Don't
it's still a
forget
thing
about
that
the
could
dragon.
Potentially go batshit crazy.
All right, let's stop wasting time. Let's just get this over with.
Yeah, I say we've got a plan. We head north, and if we can get past Torrent or get what we need from Torrent, Samson can relay the message, and we can see about maybe going past the dragon to address that, or we run screaming into the night.
I
I don't wanna be a
I'm gonna
coward.
go to the general store to buy a book just about combat and defense.
When you
Also, also possibly
sea charts.
Nah, screw the sea charts at this point. I
Sea
don't think
charts.
he's thinking about that anymore.
Sea charts.
Okay, there's one outcome that's going to come out of this. We're all going to end up choosing it, and we know it, and that's to head north and take on what occurs first.
All right, I'm gone by this point.
Okay, so as you guys are finishing this conversation, Samson is going to go out and go to the general store. And for brevity's sake, you go in, you find what you're looking for,
Yeah.
which was
A book on combat and
combat.
self-defense.
So that'll run you. Books are typically about 1 gold piece.
Yeah. So 2 gold pieces.
1 gold piece.
All right.
Yep. So you find your book, and then does anybody else have any other prep they want to do before you head out?
Well, I'm going with. I'm gonna be studying them.
Nah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I am. I would like. No, I'm just kidding. I'm ready.
I know I don't have enough money to probably get on any type of armor, so
Okay.
Didn't you have a helmet?
fuck no, I'm not putting that thing on again.
Oh, right.
I'd rather shove it on someone else.
Where is the box with the helmet?
I'm carrying it.
Just gonna carry it.
Yeah.
Are we going to come
Alright.
across an ocean if we go north?
Wait, so what should we do with the box with the weird dark magic helmet in?
Why wouldn't I just carry it along
So am
with
I
us?
back by this point?
Yes.
I feel best about keeping it with us, honestly.
I'd
If this
say-
guy wants it, I'd rather he come to us than come after like Seth or come after.
Should we
people
unbox the helmet? Because as far as he knows, it's in the town.
No. I
Well,
say we should give it to someone to throw in the ocean so we
hear
can't
me
get
out.
it.
As far as he knows, it's in the town, and that's where he's gonna head. But if we unbox it, he'll come to us wherever we are instead of shit bombing the town while we're away.
You're making me think that I want to go with you less.
Broadleaf, that's actually a very fair point.
I used
We
my
should probably
brain.
do it periodically.
I think I'm gonna suggest something that probably is gonna result in bad things happening to us, but maybe not the town.
Well, we have a lot of bad things coming anyway.
Yeah, that's inevitable. So I say as we're heading north, we take the thing out of the box, and we hope that he's. Wait, Samson, you can send a message to him, can't you? Or is there like a distance thing with your magic.
Wasn't he?
There
wasn't he able to
is
hear us?
only a certain. I can only message people up to 120 feet.
Okay. I hope to God you're not able to do that. I
Wait.
don't think I have the necessary.
Wait, I vaguely remember
Okay.
something that he could
Well, yeah.
maybe possibly hear us when we have the helmet out.
I'll be starting to ask people about the Dark Knights, what
Alright.
they know of them, so I can write down stats on them.
So I'd rather not do this immediately, but I can. I can send a message that has unlimited range. It burns a higher level of magic than I wouldn't necessarily want to use to this. But I can send a message, 25 words to this guy, saying, we're coming
To give you your helmet
to
back?
Torrent.
I would rather just
I
talk
would
at the
think-
helmet and save your spell.
Yeah.
Well, we can definitely do that and hope that he's listening. I'm kind of inclined to just take the thing out of the box and just hope that he's, checking in on us occasionally.
That's got
Is
my
any-
vote.
Let's, so we take it out of the box, we head north, and, we face what's coming to us, huh?
I like the
Yeah.
plan.
Seems like you don't really need me anymore.
Yeah, we do. You got fireball.
Yeah,
Samson,
I don't
we
think
need
that's gonna do much to him. You hardly did anything to him.
I did a lot.
Wait, Narrowleaf, is your gun fixed?
Yes,
Good.
it is.
So,
So not,
go ahead.
Samson, I don't necessarily know too much about the arcane arts. It's not my ballpark. But I know people pretty good. And the more people we got trying, at least, helps us to not die. I can give you 2 second chances. The first I can do right now. The second, you're gonna need to wait until we're right there on the edge.
I'll just go with whatever happens, happens.
We won't let you down. And I mean it.
Alright.
The Leafs have never failed anybody but our family and village, but that's behind us.
I think you could take a mulligan on that one.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, we didn't even know what happened.
that's true. We do know what's happening now. I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
Yeah, you know. This time you actually do know something.
3 horrifying things want to kill us.
Alright, that sounds peachy.
So, real quick, just so you guys get a feel for world map here. Okay, we're gonna minimize you guys, and I'm going to share the world map with everybody real quick. This is a brief version of it. I'm working on making it better. I want to go share screen here, so we're gonna click this one, share. So we're gonna minimize you guys. So this is a little bit of the world map. Okay.
Look, it's anyway.
I plan on making a better version and getting everybody everything. This is Zor-Kesh right here. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the city of Torrent. Right here. And this is not accurate because this is supposed to be about a 2-day trip. And Honeywood is closer to a week. And that's right here. Okay? So I'm going to redo this a little bit. Then, this is village number 7.
Okay.
This is Colfax.
Cold facts.
Colfax.
Cold facts.
So this is a little bit of a boggy area. Does that make a little bit of sense to everybody?
What's
Yeah, I dig it.
Just so you know what you're looking at.
What's in Colfax?
Colfax is the main city where your sister has gone to stay.
Ah,
Okay? And I'm gonna do a
He's
better.
also a baseball player from the 70s, Sandy Koufax.
I was trying to figure out where I came up with that name today, and I'm trying to figure out where I heard it before. Otherwise, everybody's gonna get their own version of this world map with the areas they know. I think either this one or this one was the town where Gleason and Braveheart came from. I think it's this one. The Brunson of Lake is what Austin wanted it to be called.
Lied.
And then where you two are from the different continent, I haven't gotten to yet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Kat didn't lie. She went to the. Did I say
so-
east or I meant west?
wait,
Alright,
Dylan,
so at
we
this
arrived
point,
at
maybe
a
yes.
port town.
Yep. And there's a
So-
port that you guys have visited before down here called. It's either Oakdale or Oakland Port. I don't remember.
I think too his deed has a port on it as well, or else like a dock where his
Small,
ship
yeah.
is.
And we could say that's down here. There's several other port cities too.
Yeah.
So
I'm just
okay.
saying.
Anyway,
At this point, I'm going to be asking people what they know about the Dark Knight.
where is my other screen?
It's a fabulous movie. It's got Heath Ledger, Christian Bale.
We actually have a buck named Ledger now.
Yep. Anyway, we're gonna stop screen sharing so you can see my ugly mug again.
What have I
Oh.
obtained from asking people about him?
Say what?
What have I obtained from hearing about the Dark Knight then for...
Well, you gotta ask these guys what they
Yeah.
know. I'm
Alright.
not giving you information. This is
Yeah.
what you got on your
That's what
guys'
I'm
memory and what your characters
Alright.
remember.
Yeah.
He's got an armor class of at least 18.
Alright.
From attacks I've done, I'd say it's about 19. He's stronger than me, and I've got a strength score of 19. He's He's got better dexterity than me, and I've got a dexterity score of 16.
Alright.
He's got better constitution than me. And I've got 13.
Alright.
And believe it or not, he's smarter than me, and I've got a score of 11. He's got better wisdom than me. I've got a score of 11. And he's got better charisma than me, and I've got a score of 10.
I would
I'm
never
just
guessed.
I'm slightly.
That's
more
all I know
intelligent
about
than
him.
him.
That's
Alright.
probably all. The biggest takeaway is his armor class is 19.
Probably not anymore with the helmet gun.
I've learned that through deduction.
Probably not much more with the helmet.
I know that's a big word. Not everybody present may know what it means. I just learned it recently.
So most
I
likely
do
he's...
kind of want to point out, Broadleaf,
Is he down to 16 then? Does that mean?
that you're significantly smarter than I am.
With 11?
Yes, I have an intelligence score of 8.
Wait, what?
11 is actually like average intelligence.
Yeah, I'm slightly smarter than Bradley.
I'm below average intelligence.
That's funny. And I play my character like an idiot.
My character acts like an idiot, but is smarter than he acts.
That's so funny.
Alright, Northwood.
Okay, Winchester does come up to you guys and say, you know, I couldn't help but overhearing, you guys are all worried about going to fight an army. I believe that your job is not to fight the army, but to gather intel.
Yeah,
So just keep
Yes.
that in mind.
we're
Who
expecting
is this
to most
intel
likely.
you speak of?
Shut the fuck up,
They're
Bradley.
small mushrooms.
I
That's why you
love
have to gather
mushrooms. Let's go.
Okay, so
Worst part is I
we're
don't
expecting
want
to
kill myself.
maybe come across the army while gathering intel.
Well, it's
They're
kind
kind
of
of
on
out
your
for our
way.
heads.
If you're heading towards the fabled village of 7.
Northwood.
I should go buy a map.
I will get to maps. Yes, Gleason. Oh, is that it going
No,
northward or
northward.
are my hands up
Alright.
question?
There, northward.
Wait,
Northward.
I kind of want to improve my survivability.
You have to wait till you
You have to level up.
I know.
No.
I
So,
was gonna buy a book.
Do you have any armor on you now?
Me?
Who?
yeah, are you
Yes.
wearing any armor?
I don't know. Yeah, leather armor.
He has leather armor.
Can we be traveling while this happens?
Make your shopping first.
Oh my
My
god.
armor class with my chainmail and my shield equipped is 18 now, so...
That's crazy high for a lizard.
Yeah.
Proficient in light armor.
I probably need better armor, don't I?
That's only with my shield equipped if I don't
Wait,
have
I
it
just
on.
realized is I had my leather armor on when I equipped the helmet.
You can do a helmet separate. I've kind of been ruling. But
Okay.
only helmets are kind of
I don't have
very often.
the helmet, so I should get rid of that.
Yep.
Right. Here's what I can get you. Sorry, to drop the accent metagame slightly.
That's fine.
What's your dex modifier?
+5.
Okay. You're going to want studded leather armor. It's 12 plus your dex modifier. That'll get you 17 AC. That's about the best you can get without stuff like monk, barbarian, shield, magic.
How do I do
That sort of
that?
You go purchase it from the blacksmith shop.
Can I go to the
Yeah.
blacksmith shop and see if they have studded armor?
Yep.
And how much it costs?
We are getting right to it.
So we can go and
So, you go back to the blacksmith shop real quick before you leave. And for brevity's sake, to get you guys on the road, Ugala does have studded leather armor in your size, and it is 45 gold pieces.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow.
It's really not that good of armor.
No, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
I'll buy it, but could I see if I could get with my leather armor at the same time?
Yep, she'll
Sell
buy.
it?
Let's see what leather armor costs real quick. She'll buy that off you. It's not damaged because you hardly ever take. You hardly ever get hit.
I hardly ever get hit, and I'm lucky that way.
She'll buy it for 8 gold pieces.
Okay, so 40, 45,
Minus 8 would be 37.
37.
Is what you spend. All right, and you guys are heading out. Most of you have horses, I think.
yeah.
So you go collect your horses. You what? You have Carl. So you go collect your horses from the stable and head out.
Northward we go.
Northward you go.
I'm
I'll
not
probably
leading
be
the way.
reading my books while traveling,
Okay. So
just to take my mind off of things. Hopefully.
go ahead, Gleason.
Well, I just say the one who's a ranger maybe should go in the front.
That's fine.
I know a ranger.
Take the lead.
That's my brother.
So you guys bid Herm and Cat farewell and head out. And by the time you guys actually hit the road, we're nearing noon to 1 o'clock. So you travel for about a half a day. Keaton, could I have you make 2 perception checks for me, please?
Can I equip my... I'm gonna equip my
19.
longbow.
Okay. Math.
And a 28.
17 and 28.
Shit, I was gonna
19
also-
is-
19 and
You
28.
only
It's
rolled a
little rusty
19?
sword.
So
See
the
if they can
first,
repair it.
the daytime traveling kind of goes without any issues. You're traveling across the desert. It's hot. Is anybody or you're gonna try to find a spot to camp for the night? Are you gonna try to find a specific spot, or are you gonna travel through the night? What are your guys' plans?
I'd say we...
So,
Travel through
Samson
the
and
night.
I are going to need to rest no matter what. Now, we do got a cart and a horse, so
You got a
we could
cart?
try
He
to
has one, yeah.
keep going while us magical men sleep in the back of the cart.
Yeah.
That's got my vote.
Narrow Leaf, do you need to sleep for your magic to do a thing, or...
His magic should be charged up.
All of you are human, so none of you have dark vision.
I have a spell for that, I think. I got a spell for
Why? Why must we be vanilla humans?
I got a spell in dark
We're
vision.
horribly burned
Okay.
rogue. we
Wait,
need
what
him.
was the moon cycle?
I didn't even know that
Because
that
it was
sleeping was
also,
a thing
it would
that
also
affected my
depend
magic.
on moon cycle.
So,
It's still in the dark. You can only see about 60 feet at the
Damn.
most in good lighting. Keaton, you were saying something before when I interrupted.
was I?
You were. He asked if you guys wanted, if you needed to rest or not. For
Oh,
your-
I don't know the answer to that.
Oh.
Are your spell slots empty or full?
They're full. I rested last night.
Alright, then you're good.
Okay,
Mine are full.
so
I understand the question now. We're good.
so we got some torches.
I have about 10.
Whether we
So we
sleep or whether we walk, we have the same perception in the dark. Are the odds of us finding monsters less if we stop?
I'm thinking time's of the essence.
That's
Like I think we really need to know whether or not these guys are marching this way.
I'd say we probably
Like,
should travel at least
now.
half the night. Half the night, then we take a short rest.
I think we can basically do a moving rest. We got a cart, people sleep in the cot.
Take
You
periodic
rotate
things.
out doing the watches and
Uh-oh.
do it that way.
Uh-oh. That's a big uh-oh for
That
me.
sounds
I like
an actual
I
good
like that
idea.
plan.
I can't really drive horse.
I'm not doing it's easy. Animal handling is like trying
Gleason,
to tame something.
He's
more.
got negatives.
That's
Is
fine.
is this the point where I should unbox your guys' magical sparkly helmet?
Yeah, take that son bitch out.
Are you sure
You wanna make-
it smells like burnt rogue?
Fuck you.
Not exactly, we could tie it to like the back of the wagon or something.
I think that's a good. I'll just keep it in my backpack. My
Okay.
my senses aren't that fantastic.
Not a good idea.
Well, no offense, but of any of us, I can probably take the hit the best when he comes.
Okay, so you should tie it to yourself
What's
then.
your armor class with your stuff on?
18, but I have
Yeah.
a lot more hit points than you, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Because my was only 18 with my chainmail and shield.
Yeah.
If I don't have my
My
shield,
armor
it's
class is
16.
14. It's
Alright,
one
so I
better.
unbox the helmet and
The studded,
we keep
the
riding.
studded stuff only added 1 to me.
Yeah. Okay, so as you guys,
Hold on. I thought
That's
you
what
guys
I'm
thought
wondering,
was
too.
+5.
It is.
let me see here.
So it should be 17.
Oh no, that's your dex save.
Oh,
your
never mind.
dex modifier
It's
is
plus-
+2. Yep.
+2, never mind
Yeah.
then.
Okay, you're gonna want to bump that as much as you can.
Yeah.
Plus
next
your
time, I
black
think,
helmet too.
yeah, I think the next one of the next times you level up, you'll be able to bump that. Okay, so you guys are traveling. Who's taking the first watch as it gets dark? First watch / leading the way.
I vote Nelly.
I'm not.
Okay,
Oh well,
Narrowleaf,
definitely torch.
I'll do the next
lighting
one.
a torch. Make a perception check.
I'll do the next one.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Okay. Travel. You're managing to actually make the trip pretty smooth. Nobody's really hitting any bumps. The guys in the cart are able to sleep soundly. Your moving watch goes without a hitch.
Mhm.
That brings us to Cheem. Make your perception check.
Six.
6.
Ah.
So,
Yep.
as you're traveling,
I was hoping for a better one.
you hear a voice call out in the distance.
Fuck that.
Help! You there, help!
I don't trust it.
Do you want to tell the party about it?
Yeah,
Wake
I should
it
probably
up.
wake up the party and ask, should we go to the voice that I'm hearing? Because I remember last time they redid something like that. It didn't go down too well.
Does anybody else hear a voice?
listen to
You don't even need to make perception checks. It's getting closer.
It would have been a good one.
It would have been a good one for you finally. And
I'm
it sounds like a young man saying help.
I'm gonna use my dark
And he
vision.
says, I come from Torrent. We need help.
I think we should help
I'm
him.
gonna use my dark vision to see if I can see
say
him.
we
real quick.
hop down.
Okay.
Alright, so I've cast dark vision on my. Do I see him?
Hey,
Yep, he's walking towards you guys. He's kind of limping a little bit. He looks bruised and battered.
Alright,
And he comes into the firelight.
alright, then
Huh?
I'll get out and I'll go up to him.
What?
Keaton?
What if he's a distraction and he's part of the army that we're supposed to be looking for?
Well, it's
That
best if
could
we're all
be.
awake anyway.
That could be.
I will interrogate him.
Yeah, he steps into
Well,
the fire. He steps into the firelight, and he says, "Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness! Things have gotten very bad in Torrent. The Dark Knight he's killed every human in the town, and he says it was in retribution for an attack made on him earlier yesterday."
Can I?
Who would have attacked the Dark Knight? That sounds stupid.
What a dumbass.
Can I interrogate him and ask him?
Yeah, go ahead, ask him questions.
Alright, I'm gonna. Well, yeah, I'm gonna interrogate him. So Are you sure that everyone in the town is dead?
I'm the sole survivor. He sent me out to send a message to Zor-Kesh. The war is coming. Soon. I don't know when.
Could you give
Is he
a...
on the way?
He's still gathering his forces. More goblins and hobgoblins and orcs and bugbears, creatures of every size are coming more and more all the time.
How
Go ahead, Gleason.
You said how many?
how bad is this kid looking?
He's limping. He looks like he's not in great shape, but he looks like he should be strong enough to make it to Zor-Kesh.
I'll probably cast Healing Word on him.
I'd save that.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Taking
Maybe.
You guys are heading north. Why?
As stupid as it sounds, we're going to go investigate and see what's going on with the Dark Knight.
I was told there was rare mushrooms that we were looking for. but
Kind of gives you a side eye. Like, are you alright?
I'm just gonna go over here.
I don't know their numbers, but I know he's gathering his armies. He has built a somewhat of a wall around the city. I don't think he has enough to carry out an attack on Zor-Kesh anytime soon, but his forces are growing daily.
What about an estimate? Do you have an estimate of his forces?
I did not see a lot before I left, but I would say he's somewhere in the area of 100 men or 100 creatures at this time.
Can I do an Arcadia check on him?
An Arcana check?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's not that good. I got 6.
He's a commoner. He's on his way from somewhere bad, and he's in rough shape.
All right, I'm gonna give him a little zhuzh with the cure wounds.
All right.
That is 11.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I feel much better now. But you should not have used that on me. If you're truly going to Torrent, you're going to need it yourself.
I feeling slightly fatalistic. I think.
Don't worry, we're all suicidal here.
I think you should hightail it to Zor-Kesh as fast as you can. Give what you can to the Lawmaster. And guys, I think we continue the torrent, and we try to get as much information as we can. We maybe send the message to the Lawmaster, maybe pop out with the gate stones if we got to, and maybe raise a little hell. I mean, if he's got 100 guys and we kill 10, at least it's a dent, right?
It would be a dent.
I like the Magic Man's funny words.
Aren't we supposed to just investigate, not act?
I mean, if you... It gives a good estimate of how strong somebody is if you stab them.
I don't like this idea.
That's sound wisdom.
Just poke its butt and we'll see how strong it is, okay?
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little, you know. If he's still building the strength and you kick him in the shin.
Right?
I mean, yeah, you might get your head caved in, but he's going to have a bruised shin.
Yeah, you were gonna get your head caved in,
I
aren't
think
you?
that was in the good book somewhere.
Yeah.
If
And
I
you're
don't
pulling
manage-
this confidence right out of your ass, aren't you?
If I don't manage to kill myself before
I'm not the most intelligent man there is walking the face of the earth.
Yeah,
But
it seems
apparently-
pretty smart to go right up behind it and stab them in the ass, doesn't it? To see how strong they are.
Well, I mean, we've got magic rocks that let us teleport away. I mean, it's
But
not
they can
exactly
still
like we
kill
gotta
us
run.
when we activate them.
They what? They kill us when they activate?
The people could still attack us while it's activated, and that corpse could teleport away.
Well, I mean, let's try not to die.
I vote we continue north.
I'm with you.
I mean, if
Well-
stuff goes to shit bad, I'm gonna teleport away.
All right.
Are we in agreement?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
North.
Northward.
North.
Alright.
Good luck, guys. I'll head to Zor-Kesh and relay my information to the Lawmaster, and hopefully some good can come of this mess.
Wait, do you have a weapon with you?
I do not, but I fear that the problems are behind me, not in front of me.
Well, I just want to get rid of something here, which is my
I throw my short sword.
Well, I was gonna do that.
Well, hold on now. Don't throw away your short sword.
Fine.
That's probably your major thing that you hurt people with.
What?
I got a great sword, so I'm gonna give him my
Okay.
short sword, and I'm gonna tell him use this in case you run into any trouble.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I hope I don't have to use it, but it'll be nice to be somewhat armed should it come to it.
Yeah, good luck to you then.
And good luck to you guys as well. And he continues on his way. So who's taking the lead at this point? It was towards the end of Cheem's watch, so
I
those of you that
suppose
needed
I'll
a
go
long
since-
rest accomplished it.
Yeah.
And it's getting to be... It's heading about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning at this point.
Oh, alright. Well, I suppose I'll go by this point, because I have my dark vision still activated, so...
Okay.
I will
So
follow
we
shortly
do a
behind
long
him,
rest now,
fulfilling my oath to defend him till the end of my days.
or is there a short rest? Long or short?
By the time we get done with Samson's watch, you would have had a short rest. Or a long rest, I mean. And Samson's going to take it into the morning. I'm trying to think here and do
Perception
stuff.
check.
All of this might be a bad idea still for me to be doing it, because I am very clearly not.
Make a perception check.
Yeah. Alright, so... Let's see here, 16 plus... Just 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay, your watch kind of goes fine. You're kind of following the man's footsteps, heading back towards Torrent.
Yeah.
Okay, morning has come. Anything you guys want to do, or you're gonna keep trucking?
Keep
I'll
on
take up
trucking.
again.
You can take up the lead again. Okay,
I'll get back to reading and writing.
sounds good. Keaton, could I have you make a perception check?
That's like his favorite thing.
I know he's really good at them.
24.
24. Not too shabby. Okay, you see off in the distance the topography is kind of changing. You're getting closer to the swampy edge of things, but you're still kind of in the desert. And you see some movement. What looks like it could be possibly even a scouting party for what's going on.
Wait, do I have to put long rest on my thing too, or?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep. You guys should be all healed up. You should have all your spell slots back.
Uncheck.
Hey guys. We got something up ahead.
What is
Not
it?
sure what
What is it, brother?
Looks like it could be a scouting party. It's not very big.
Should we mess him up?
I vote yes. If this is a army that's going to be hurting people.
How big is the scouting party?
Make another perception check.
19.
19. How big is it? That's a great question. From what you can make out at this distance, it appears to be a group of 10 creatures.
How far away are we talking here?
Currently, they're 700-800 feet. They're still a ways out. You just caught a glimpse of them moving amongst the dunes, and you don't feel that they've seen you yet.
I'm just lying down in the cart.
I vote, and this is just my opinion, that we fuck some shit up.
Sure.
I second the motion.
I will say this. They all, like, right at the very end of my comfortability shooting bad news at them.
I think we should
probably
get
a little bit
closer
closer.
before we
What if-
announce our self.
I got
So more of the party, can effectively fight them.
Yes.
I've got an idea.
I'd say
Kind of.
you.
What if Narrowleaf and I go out, I cast invisibility on us, and we quietly take them out just in case there are any others nearby?
I feel like that's gonna go more poorly than you think.
I don't think we can take out 10 creatures.
Yeah, that's my one question. Could you take out 10 in one shot?
From a range with invisibility on both of us.
But
Number two,
again,
group of them, but not take them out.
Yeah,
and
we would say.
again, I'm not the
backup.
most arcanely literate dude, but don't you like turn visible again if you do stuff?
Ah,
Yeah.
I suppose so. Hmm.
Leroy Jenkins.
I think we just keep pushing on these guys. Because, hey, let's keep an open mind. Maybe they aren't under orders to attack immediately. Maybe they're going to do another, like, hey, this is our territory now. You need to give us pie or face the consequences.
Alright, then should we have...
The one time I didn't pack my pie.
I don't think they want pie.
Should we have...
Everybody loves pie.
How do you know?
Come on.
I would want pie.
Should we have people in the back just in case they try to book back to report?
I do want pie. I think the magic users should be in the back,
I'm just
and the
gonna
more
be
DPS
hiding in the cart
tank builds should be in the front.
so I can sneak attack
I'd
them.
say
Okay.
Broadleaf, Shem, you guys take point. You get up close, you start mixing it up. Narrowleaf, you shoot anybody that tries to run. Samson, me and you, we mop up.
Alright.
Sounds like a plan to me. Cheems, are you ready?
Are we gonna make
Yep.
sure that it's
I'm
not...
gonna
Are we
pop
gonna
up
try to do this
when we
kind of
get
quietly?
close.
Let's do it.
I don't know if we need to worry about quiet. I mean, if this is a scouting party of like a tenth of this guy's force,
But what if there
I'm
is...
guessing they.
But what if there's others not far away and they hear our and they hear the big commotion of either bad news or just us casting fireball or whatnot?
Well, we can burn
I-
that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, I
is my
think we
opinion.
can do a fighting retreat if we got to. We just keep the gloves up, keep punching, we pull back.
Alright, let's do it then.
We do have the stones. I have rather large
Yeah.
stones. I don't know about the rest of you.
Let's do it
I've
then.
had my hand on your stones. And
I'm just gonna.
I
lie
don't
down
like.
until we get
I don't.
close.
I think that I should get my own room from now on.
listen. It's important to check regularly.
Well, you two have been sleeping.
I
any
am fully capable
Difference in
of
your
checking
stones.
on my own.
Isn't that bad?
Okay, let's go fight them.
Let's kill some guys.
All right,
Let's fuck some shit up.
onward. Cheems and I in the front. Then,
Okay.
I'm not in the front. I'm sneaking. I'm gonna
You and I-
sneak attack them.
yeah, but you and I should be in the lead because we're the most up close fighters.
You guys are.
Damn it.
You can also get sneak attack just by flanking.
Yep. So as long
Okay.
as somebody else within 5 feet, you get sneak attack on that
Okay.
particular creature.
So as long
fine,
as you
I'm
guys
in
are like,
front.
right in on it, you're golden.
Okay, I'm in front.
What? What did you do?
So I built the encounter that we're gonna do right now. 10 goblins is trivial for you guys. It's too easy.
Oh.
So they're
So-
goblins, guys.
Well,
Well, we're gonna change. We're gonna make one of them not a goblin.
No,
Can we be
Easy.
advancing while you're doing all this?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys are advancing. We're gonna change things up just a little bit to make it a little bit more difficult.
What range is a comfortable range for our ranged fighters?
I can already attack.
yeah, I think
I have a long
your
bow.
brother's
How far
good.
can I attack him that?
Well, I know my brother's good.
Let me take a quick look here.
DM, what's the terrain like at this moment? You said we're kind of working into a bog. Is there any trees or shrubbery around?
So they're just getting past. They just entered into the desert, but it's kind of there's some dunes and hills. So long range
Okay.
shooting is going to be very difficult. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, a longbow and up close and personal.
Oh,
Gonna fuck some shit up.
Alright, so now
No,
probably gonna
I think you get. I think a longbow is not good at
I'm gonna
close
probably
range.
follow
Ah,
Gleason's
well.
lead.
How's that?
I'm good. I'm
mean,
kind
for a
of
hit.
like 60 feet is sort of my edge that I can be effective at.
60?
Wait, so,
Yeah, 60 feet.
so I
gotta
should
be
probably equip my
close-ish.
longsword.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
equipping my longsword. Alright, I've got a great sword.
Okay. I need to make just a few changes real quick.
You making a map?
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
I got a map all ready to go here. Can you make some small changes?
How much of a send do we want to give on these guys?
Ascend?
Like we talking full send, half send, 3/4 send, quarter send?
I wouldn't use your biggest and best spells. Is my opinion.
I could kill a lot of them with one shot.
Right, but then if we run into the Dark Knight, you don't have that one shot.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
I again, not to be tactician and nothing, because I can barely read. Are we talking like you could clear a room, or like you would really make one guy have a horrible day?
I could clear a 10-foot circle of possibly goblins.
I wouldn't say no to it. I'd keep it in your quiver.
Is it?
You know, if they're in a.
Would
Sorry,
that?
one more time.
The chamber of bad news, I can keep it in there too.
Can we just
Doesn't have-
stop arguing and get to the fighting?
You were kind of waiting on me too, is the problem.
I know.
Just as long as I escape with most of my hit points not being taken away from my brother, I'll be happy.
I can shoot.
I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna
That
stay
is true.
a little bit away from Early when he's shooting.
Not a
In
bad
case-
idea.
Don't underestimate the fact that you got a life cleric now.
That's true, but
It
he
is
was
true.
surprised that he was good at his job. From what I hear.
I was surprised to bring someone back from the dead.
You know
How
that
many times have you brought somebody
Ha-
back from the dead?
less times than I
Isn't
can
that
count.
bad that you were surprised to bring someone back from the dead? Doesn't that imply that
Have
you're
you-
shitty at your
Have
job?
you ever brought? How many people have brought someone back from the dead?
Well, he does have a
Oh
say.
yeah.
Yeah, but you were surprised, so that implies you're shitty at your job.
All right. I'm sorry, but you're a rogue, kind of a thief, steal a guy kind of thing.
It doesn't help that you knew bring back people from dead.
All right, you
So you
two.
can
Let's
fuck up
not
really
let's
easily.
not argue. We're both on the same team. We have a life cleric and a rogue.
Sam is slowly starting to get
sorry.
pissed
You
off.
both
by
need
it.
to calm down.
Yeah, Sam's slowly starting to get pissed off by the.
Okay, I am ready in about 5 seconds, so just hold
No
your...
worries.
So,
Patience.
so you're a shitty cleric. Got it.
Can I run up and punch him?
You know you could, but let's not start that right now. Let's just
Well,
agree
yeah,
that you two.
Now is not a great time to
Well,
stop.
I mean, Wyatt is good at starting
involved
stuff.
fight.
Right, but you can be the bigger person in this situation.
Well, I'm also not in my right mind either.
Right, but I will force either of you to be in your right mind.
Let's assume that
Samson.
one of us dies and you fail. What does that do for us?
Let's assume that
Well, if I
everybody's
fail,
going to perform
you're
the job
dead.
well.
Like,
Let's hope
if you're
so.
dead and I can't bring you back to life, then you're just still dead. Like,
There is no
it's
worse
kind
than
of
dead.
like it's not really that much more of a loss,
Yeah?
at least from your perspective. I mean, you're dead, and then you're still dead. Like, if I succeed, you're dead, then you're alive.
So?
So,
Almost ready. I'm just trying to get one thing set up so we can record our map.
Did you see Keaton's question?
I haven't checked for a second here, but I will in just a minute.
Keaton, are you asking if our wagon has a roof?
Yes.
I think it's just a cart.
Just a cart.
Just a kite.
Okay.
Alright, to drop the accent for a second there, I think I could only afford a cart and not a wagon.
I believe that is correct.
Which I think would mean that it's just like an open. Cart.
Every goblin I kill, I'm looting.
We'll get there.
Got it. So I'm not going to sit on top of it.
Probably in my state, I will use one as a weapon.
I mean, you could sit shotgun.
I think he was looking for a height advantage.
Okay.
I'm keeping one of my crowbars at hand just in case if I want to use it as a weapon.
It's not going to do too much. So
I'm riding on a horse. Just swing it back in the head and hope it goes through.
it's still not going to do too much, though.
Hey, shit.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
will-
because that's what Dylan
Goliath
said about
there.
that stuff, because it's not really a weapon.
I will be ready in 2
What's it,
shakes of a
crowbar?
lamb's
It's not
tail.
really a weapon,
I'm
so-
riding on a horse.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Gosh, jeepers.
I'm doing my best.
Whereabouts are we?
Well, we're getting there. I got to move this one. I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger.
Some of
Okay.
those
Here
don't
we-
look like goblins.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
look
I
like
changed my
orcs.
mind a little bit.
They look
Oh.
like orcs.
Because I had to make it more difficult, right?
They are orcs, aren't they?
Yes, because we needed to die again.
Well, I can't have it just be too easy, you know? Okay, you guys should be able to see the map now. Right?
What is that thing in front of them?
Those are piles of rocks.
No, that.
This?
No, above it.
That's something else. We'll get there.
My fighting days are coming back to me and adrenaline's pumping through my veins.
Okay. We need to move this to right here. Make it a little bit bigger, just about like that. Okay.
It's 11.
So, you guys are approaching. Let's get to setup here, which is which page? I have so many tabs open. Okay.
Should we roll for initiative?
Yes. Roll for initiative.
What dice we
Sure.
do?
D20.
And you guys are gonna get a brief attack
Are you
beforehand.
fucking kidding me?
Ooh.
Wait,
15.
wait, does...
You plus 2. So you got 11.
Okay, so I'm gonna open up this tab.
You got 11.
Yeah.
Does everybody remember the plan?
Why do I always roll so shit on the initiatives?
James and I are
Some
going to
people just
approach,
do.
and then the magic users are going to stay in the back and do support fire.
Wait, shouldn't the people in the front go first anyways?
Well, we're going to hopefully stay where we should
Well, you
be.
can hold your action too.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get one full round before they start. Is gonna be the idea here.
That's further than I can move.
Alright, well then.
Well, that's not where we're set up yet. We're
Oh, you.
gonna do a few things yet.
That was a good initiative.
Okay. Initiative order, real quick. Narrowleaf.
26.
Good gravy. Broadleaf.
21.
Come on.
Samson.
15.
Gleason.
12.
Fuck!
Cheem.
11.
11.
Why
Okay.
can't I just roll good for once on initiatives?
Some characters just don't get super good initiative, and some do. All right. So, here is the plan. I'm gonna let you guys. They're currently opening up my other tab. This is my brain at all times. These squares are 5 feet right here. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Where's my mouse?
The little squares are 5
There we
feet.
go. These are 5 feet. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. We're going to let you guys move a little bit closer. Those of you that are going to be in front. But I need names.
I'm
I'm green.
Who's green? Green is Samson.
Yeah! Because I got the green too now.
I'll be the
Okay.
light blue.
Light blue is going to be Cheem.
I'll do pink.
James.
Okay. Pink is going to be Broadleaf.
Nice one. Cheese starter.
Narrowleaf. Yellow. Blue.
To the noose.
Right to the news.
What color do you want to
I'll
be?
be yellow.
No.
Gleason will be yellow. And then Narrowleaf is going to be blue. I found out we can label them instead of remembering our colors. Which is so much helpful.
Can I see the one that's different from everybody else? From where I'm at?
So these are big rock. The piles of rock are about... They're 10 feet around and pretty close to the same height.
Okay.
So you can't really see around them, and it's kind of there's kind of a valley in here. It's not visible, but there's
So
kind of a
okay.
valley running between these rocks. So these ones are down in a valley. These are more on top of a hill over here.
Can I see any of the green ones?
The green ones and I'm just assuming do you guys want to move at all before we get started here a little bit
Yeah.
and set up your game plan because I wasn't paying attention.
I'm going towards the one more in the valley.
I have a question for everybody out of character. Would it be alright if I were to set up so I can see that one and just watch him for a minute so I can learn about his stats?
Which
the
one?
one that's different from everybody else.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or is that too metagaming?
I mean, yeah, because they're gonna move out of range within a minute. They're marching.
Okay. Never mind
Yeah.
that. Have I been watching
they
any
walking
of them
away
for a
from us,
minute?
or-
They're walking this way.
Just
Alright.
if it's a goblin, I don't care. But have I ever been
Then-
seeing any of them for a minute?
Well,
No,
Okay.
not a close enough distance because you have to be within range.
I'll hide right there.
Okay, so Samson is green.
Am I on a horse?
You're gonna move up to here,
I think
or
so.
do you want to be behind it right
Are you
there?
able to
Yeah.
ride a horse?
So I can take cover.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you guys have a horse between the two of you, right?
Yeah.
Because you own a horse.
Yeah.
So are you on your horse or is he on your horse?
I don't like the idea of him being on
James,
my
you can
horse.
hop
Okay,
on
so
with
you
me.
left
We
the
can
horse.
rush up
Well,
there.
you guys were kind of stealthing up, so we could say you left the horses behind with the wagon.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're too noticeable.
Okay.
That's rough.
Okay. Anybody else want to move around?
I would like to get as close as I can.
I'm
Okay.
going towards the
I'm
one.
moving up as well.
Okay, so we're gonna have you right about here, Broadleaf.
Okay.
Gleason.
I'm going towards them too.
Okay, Gleason, do you want to be right about here, off to the side there?
I'm going towards the one in the valley. The ones in the valley.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, that works.
We're gonna have you right about there. You guys are kind of crouched alongside the rock. Narrowleaf, where are you going?
On top. Can I get on top of these rocks?
Make an athletics check.
Are you sure this isn't acrobatics?
Yes. Acrobatics is like doing a backflip. This is gonna be more climbing.
What can I backflip on? Just kidding. 16.
16? Yeah, that's fine. So you managed to climb up, and it's going to put you underneath the rocks because that's the order everything was added, but you're kind of next to your brother there. Or do you want to be on the other pile?
Yep.
Oops.
Cover me, brother.
This pile.
Magic rocks.
Yeah, we're going to say you're on top of that.
Okay.
Okay. There's no bring to front.
What's versatile?
And where's Carl?
He's staying back with the other items.
Okay, so he's going to be hanging back.
Got real.
Yep.
Okay.
Coral.
So initiative order, we have that ironed out, and it is Narrowleaf. What you doing?
I'm gonna find out what versatile means.
Alright. The green guys, I'm assuming, are goblins, and the pink guys, I'm assuming, are what I know as orcs.
I think it's the other way
Make a
around.
perception check.
If he messes that up,
17.
So the pink ones are smaller. You've not fought these before, to my knowledge. So the pink ones are a little bit smaller. The green ones stand about a foot or so taller.
How small is small? Like, the green ones are...
5 feet tall. 5 feet tall. The green ones are 6 foot. And then there's one darker, hairier figure that you recognize as a bugbear from when you fought at the Dark Knight's place. Stands about 8 feet tall. Give me some chips, would you?
what would a weapon with
I'd
versatile?
say put some lead in that bugbear.
I'm full sending this. I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns at 2nd level, and I am going to place a... Am I going to get that pink guy on the one square up and left from the bugbear with my with a 5 foot?
You would get both of these two up here. Both of them by the bugbear. You would get both of these.
Okay. That is what I'm doing with a shot from bad news.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Better not kill himself. Hey, could you pass me some the chips?
Yep.
14 to hit.
Just regular ones? Yeah, just
14 misses.
Everything?
Hail
No,
Thorns activates on a hit.
Yeah, that didn't get me with the bugbear, so...
Huh?
So then... I gotta look at it. Okay, yep. So then... Reload. No. 2 shots, I can fire again.
Yep.
I haven't used this thing in a while. 15.
15 also misses.
Alright. I don't... Casting, okay. That send.
Alright. 2 shots. They're fully aware that you're here now. Or they will be by the end of this round. Broadleaf, what you doing?
I'm gonna charge the bugbear and hit him with my greatsword.
Alright. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, you can get right up to him.
Alright. Oh, no. 15.
Misses.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at him again.
Alright.
How about 18?
18 hits.
Okay.
So you go running up after you hear your brother take his 2 shots. And you swing once, but you're still running too fast. You can't quite get the swing off. And then you take your second slice coming down on him. Roll for damage.
This is gonna be a goading attack.
Goading.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 15.
He makes it.
Damn. Okay.
He is pretty wisdomous.
So he's gonna take 22 damage.
22?
Yep.
Holy shit.
That is both of my attacks. How many actions do I get? Only one.
Yep.
That's both of my attacks.
Okay. Yep, bring the... Ooh. Samson, what you doing?
I'm gonna cast Fireball at that group of things right there.
Which group? This group?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can
I'll
cast...
hit most of them.
Right here, you'd hit these three.
What about up
he's
there?
partly shielded. Even if you're right here, yeah, you might hit him.
Wait,
Okay.
the 4 of them then probably?
Probably all 4 of them, yep.
I'll cast it there.
Okay, what's the DC on that?
12.
12? Okay.
For dexterity, yeah.
What's their plus on that?
And they gotta roll 8 d6s, so...
Wow. That's a good spell.
So the first one makes the save. What's the roll for damage? So I got that figured out.
Alright. Can I borrow some d4s?
Mm-hmm.
D4s or D6s?
Oh, d6s.
Here.
That way we can get
I'm gonna need those back because they're my damage die.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was that a d4 too? No, d6, yeah.
Yep.
I thought you didn't need
Right, so that would be 7 in total I have right here. So I just have to roll one more after that. So, let's see. So I'm 5, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24.
Okay, if
And
doesn't
then,
matter if they save or not, those are
And then I have to roll one more.
3 of them are dead.
25.
Okay.
So wait, hold up, I didn't get mine, so that'd be 31 total.
Wow. That's
So,
an attack.
So now
And that one.
you had this one too, right? Or is this one yours?
I had the 3 darkest colored ones.
Yeah. So,
So yeah, you
This
you
goes
kill
great.
4 of them right there.
Thank
There's
alright.
Wow.
they can't save high enough. Or they
That
can't.
was the spell. That was good.
Yep.
This is why we
That's
brought a
why you
wizard.
bring a wizard.
That is why you bring a wizard. Holy cow, that was a sneeze that hurt. Okay,
This was all
so
the time.
there's a kaboom. These ones are wiped off the map.
Is my turn yet?
We're getting there. Okay, so those ones are gone. Wrong one. This one. That brings us to...
Wait, our reaction is
Gleason.
opportunity.
Yep, so that means if something's within melee range of you and it runs away from you, you get an extra attack on it.
Uncanny
I'm gonna
dodge.
move 30 feet towards the bugbear.
Okay. You are this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right about there.
Awesome. And then, honestly, more as a preventative thing than anything, I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardians,
Okay.
which means I'm surrounded by the souls of my dead ancestors, so for 15 feet around me, anything that enters it's got to make a wisdom save or get chopped up into little bits.
Well, that's a problem.
That's pretty cool. What about me?
It won't hurt good guys, don't worry.
Okay.
So if you get chopped to pieces, that means you're evil.
I might be a little iffy.
Wait, what about me?
You do it accidentally. I don't know.
Is that the end of your turn?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. That brings us to Cheem. What you up to, team?
I'm gonna move towards the group, the biggest group.
Okay. You have 30 feet of movement.
Yep.
You can get to right about there.
Oh shit, I can't attack him.
But being as you're a rogue, you can use your bonus action to dash, and then you can attack them.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash towards them, then attack.
Okay, which are you gonna just go up to this one, or are you gonna go right into the group? If you go right, if you attack the bugbear, you have advantage on the attack, and you get your sneak attack damage because he's right in front of you.
Yeah, I wanna.
Or he's got
I wanna try the bugbear.
Okay, make an attack roll.
A 1d8 plus 3.
You gotta
You
roll
have
a
to attack
d20 first. Yep. And you have advantage though.
Oh yeah, one more. 13.
What's your plus on your sword?
Which one? The
weapon you're using.
Is it the hit slash DC?
Yep. So say plus to hit.
19.
19 hits. Now roll for damage.
That's the 1d8 with dice, right?
Yep, and then you gotta add your sneak attack damage.
Then 3 6. Ooh, 8.
Wow.
4.
That's 16.
16. And 17.
17. So you go running up to him,
That was a good attack.
and you're using a what sword?
Longsword.
Longsword?
So I could slash again, right?
I think
This is a second option.
you get one attack per action. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think next level you get 2. I think.
Damn it.
So you make your attack, and you actually, you kill him. You slice him
Yes.
the rest of the way down.
Club.
He is now dead. Okay. And that brings us around to the...
Can I loot him?
I would not recommend doing that at this moment.
Okay.
And you don't have a bonus action to do so.
Yeah.
Because you used it to dash. That brings us down to the hobgoblins, of which there is 2 left. I need to get rid of this guy.
Move the bear.
Okay, so the hobgoblin is this one can reach you, Cheem, so he's gonna make an attack against you. If I can remember where my map and everything is. He is gonna make an attack roll, and that is going to be 15. Does that hit?
For armor class?
Yep.
Yeah, it hits by 1. Damn it.
Okay, so that is 1d8 plus 1.
I have a thing that halves my damage. Uncanny dodge. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack.
So then you can half the damage once per round. Or once per turn, I don't remember. Is it once per round with Uncanny Dodge or once per round?
It's so you can do it once, and then you can't do it again until after your turn.
Gotcha. So that's 8 plus... So that's 9, 10. He hits you for 13 damage, halved to 7.
7, okay.
Yep. No, 6. Do you have round up or down when you have? I'm forgetting.
Always up.
Always up. Yep, he hits you for 7 slashing damage.
Okay, not
Okay.
that bad.
And that brings us to the other hobgoblin, who is going to make a ranged attack on Broadleaf.
Alright.
He's going to shoot with his longbow, and he rolls a natural 1.
That misses.
That's how my day goes. And that brings us to the goblins. Man, my eyes are going buggy. We're almost done. So there's 3 left. The one behind the hobgoblin up here is going to make a range attack on Gleason, because this is his best line of shot. And it was a 17, then it rolled over to a 3, because that's my luck. And I'm going to use a different d20 because I'm mad at that one. The one right next to Cheem is going to make a attack on Cheem. And that's a 22. This is a better d20. So that one hits. And he slashes down this scimitar. He's going to hit a... He will hit you for 8 points of damage. And then we got... The other one is going to make an... Really, he is going to take and use his movement. Wrong map. Wrong map again. There we go. He is going to use his movement to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Down to here, and he's going to take a ranged attack on Samson. Which is a 21.
Yeah, that hit.
Okay, and that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to hit you for 8 piercing damage.
Alright.
Okay, and that will bring us back to the top of the round. Right, that was everybody that's left. Yep. Which is... Arrow Leaf. What you doing, bud? More chips, please.
Well, not too happy with those 2 misses. So, that one I can see on the very left. After reloading bad news is considered an action, correct? So that's I have to that.
Yeah, I'll take your whole action to reload.
Full act.
Your whole action to reload bad news.
But I'm confused. I can't reload and then fire, correct?
No.
And then how do you...
Okay, I don't know why I feel like we did that differently before. Rick.
You can longbow.
Yep, you can
Yeah.
always switch out for your longbow.
Switching out for the longbow.
Alright. Make an attack. Who are
22.
Who are you shooting at?
The goblin on the far, the green circle that is the furthest to the left.
Okay. That does hit.
And I still have...
You still have Hail of Thorns ready to go, so that hits as well. What's the dex save on Hail of Thorns?
14. I'm going to double check. 14. Dex save. Okay.
That's what it is. And he makes it.
Okay. Okay, we got 7 on the Hail of Thorns, which is halved, and 8 on the longbow for the arrow.
So that's 12. He's
Yes.
still standing, but barely. That shot took a lot out of him.
And the guy next to him is also taking 7, or needs to make a save as well.
Well, I'm kind of ruling at the angle you're shooting. Well, this is where we get into semantics. Is Hail of Thorns ignited upon the hit, or upon the shot leaving the barrel?
Pretty sure it's the hit.
Is it the hit?
Yeah, because otherwise it would have been used on the first shot of bad news.
Alright. He makes a saving throw, so he takes 3 damage. Or 4 damage.
Yep, it's the only one I hit.
Yep. I got you.
Alright.
Okay. That is... You have one more attack.
I do. That is
Yeah.
the thing that happens.
It does happen.
14.
14 misses, unfortunately.
Alright. That will be what I do.
Okay, that brings us to Broadleaf.
I'm gonna run around and hit the hobgoblin on the right. That's the green one, isn't it?
Yep, so you make a dexterity check to see if you can jump over the bugbear. Because he's still laying there, even though I moved him.
Oh, for dumb. Can it be an athletics check?
What did I say? Dexterity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Athletics?
Sure.
27.
You make it. So you jump over the bugbear. Okay, make an attack.
Would 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me do some math. Plus my rolled damage. I was also charging. I get to reroll both of these.
Stupid feats.
Get to reroll this one.
Spell attack.
So he's going to take.
Well, you make an attack roll for a spell.
Oh.
He's going to take 31 points of damage.
So I could have added 4. So I could have added. Yeah. So wait, so I could have added 4 more points of damage to Fireball, or no?
Nope, so that's when you... Some spells you have to make an attack roll to see if it hits. That's when you add +4.
Alright.
So he is dead.
Okay. I'm going to swing at the next one.
So you're going to step over his body.
Am I moving 10 feet?
No.
Okay. So we're going to say that a 12 wouldn't hit.
No.
Oh my god.
Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. How about a 20?
Wait,
I get to add a superiority die.
how'd you get 3 attacks?
No, I get to add a superiority die to
Oh, okay.
attack roll.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so he's going to take 6 plus 2d6. He's going to take 15 points of damage.
And he is going to die.
Okay, so I get another attack because I killed an enemy, so I'm going to throw my Warhammer at the Hobgoblin over there.
I'm trying to think how to do that.
Strength modifier.
No, it's going to be a little bit at... to make it flat out D20 roll.
12.
12?
Yep.
That is not going to hit.
Okay. Do I get 2 attacks because I killed 2 enemies, or is that a one per turn thing?
Once per turn, I think. They're not
Okay.
going to give you 50,000 attacks on weak enemies.
That'd be cool, though.
It would be.
Okay, that's my turn.
So you could chain attacks.
Well, I'm gonna start running that way, so...
You've pretty much used up all your movement stepping over
have
the
I?
bodies.
Okay.
Yep.
Sweet.
Alright. That brings us to... Where's my sheet? Where'd it go? I believe you're correct. Samson, what's up?
I'm gonna launch Firebolt at the guy closest to me who hit me.
Okay. Roll.
D20.
Unless you roll really poorly for damage, there's no way he's going to survive.
Alright, so
You just roll damage and I roll a dexterity saving throw.
I think I gotta, for the effect, I gotta do 2 D10s. Is this a D10 or?
Oh, Firebolt, not Fireball.
Yeah, not Fireball. I'm not gonna
Okay.
I'm not gonna cast Fireball at that little
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, right.
Firebolt, is that a dex save or is that an attack roll?
I think that's an attack roll.
I think it is
It
too.
says hit DC plus 4, so I think it might
Yep. Yep, so roll an attack.
be. Oh, then do I also get to add my spell attack?
Yeah,
And
so
do
you'd
it.
add that 4 to it.
Alright, because I haven't been doing that since we started. Okay, so 14 plus 4.
That does hit.
Alright, and then the effect would be this is a D10, right? Or
Yep.
alright, so then I gotta roll 2 of those for the effect. 4 and 6.
6. He does die.
Wow.
Yeah, they're really weak.
So with a cantrip, I just get that one, or?
Yep.
Alright.
Because that would be your action as a cantrip. Unless it says it's a bonus action to cast that particular cantrip.
I don't see where it would say that.
It says casting time. It should say 1 action or 1 bonus action.
1 action.
Yep, so that's your action. Alright. Gleason, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk towards the hobgoblin
Okay.
and just hopefully let my spirit guardians Jinsu him.
That'd be.
What do they need to do?
So it's a wisdom saving throw. And the DC is 16.
Okay, well, that's a flat out dice roll. And he failed. So what's the damage?
It's 3d8. Don't worry, it's not that bad. It's only 6 damage.
Well,
Hobgoblin.
he has
Wouldn't-
1 hit point left, so
Wouldn't both those creatures be in that circle?
it's a 15-foot radius.
Yes, 15 from me.
Yep, so that's the other one too. Let's see if he makes his wisdom throw. He did not. So that is 6 damage still, or is it a new roll?
I think it's a new roll for every person.
Okay.
That one's a little more harsh. That's 20 points of damage.
Wow.
Yeah, so you walk towards both of these things, and they just kind of vaporize as you walk towards them.
That's
Okay,
that's
since
pretty
the battle's over, can I start looting?
Yep.
good. I'd like to pick up my warhammer.
I want to go up and get the scimitar.
Okay. Go for it.
Alright, so now I'm gonna go grab the scimitar.
Do I loot the...
Manage
You have to
equipment.
We'll get there in just a second, yep. Okay, I will bring the bodies back so you guys can see them.
Scimitar does 1d6.
Yeah, at least I killed something.
Yep.
I
I
got-
did a lot of damage in one turn.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
so,
severely got injured.
Yep, that's okay. That's part of battle.
Oh well.
and I got a
Oh, well.
scimitar now. Great.
You have a scimitar. Okay, so are you guys? Do you want me to just get? I'm gonna give you the totals, and you guys can decide if you want to split it up or not. That's up to you.
Sure.
So looting the bodies is not too difficult. You're gonna find a total of 5 scimitars.
What's that?
It's a
It's a-
type of sword.
think
It's
of like a
more,
pirate sword
yeah,
almost.
more piratey sword.
How strong is it?
It's only 1d6.
Yeah, they're pretty basic weapon. You're gonna find 5 scimitars. You're gonna find a morning star on the bugbear.
What's Morningstar?
It's more of
like
a
a mace.
big spiked ball on a handle.
Okay.
The hobgoblins are gonna have 6 scimitars. Excuse me. You'll find a couple of slings, which are not that great. You'll find a couple of longbows, a couple of short bows. And if you guys want to write all this down and keep it, I think, does one of you have a bag of holding or something like that?
We have a bag of consuming.
I have a bag of holding.
Yep.
Not the bag of devouring?
No, it's definitely a bag of devouring.
We do also have a bag of holding.
Okay.
Who's got a bag of holding?
Because then you can technically take everything you find back and sell it.
Yeah. I might take the I also might take the Morningstar.
Okay. You're gonna
so there's
find-
no gold in it?
We're getting there.
What about XP? What is
I'm getting there too. My brain is slow right now. So you have, I don't know if anybody's writing this down. You have 6 scimitars, 1 morning star,
6?
3 long swords.
Alright, well, I will keep inventory on that, so it's I gotta get to the place that says inventory, so 6 scimitars,
3 long swords,
3 long swords,
1 morning star,
1 morning star,
3 long bows,
Follow hurt.
3 long bows,
2 short bows,
2 short bows,
If I take
2 slings,
2 slings,
how much to
3 gold rings on the bugbear.
3 gold rings.
do the rings do anything?
No, you can just sell them.
These guys aren't going to have magical items, but they're going to have items that you can make money on. A total of 95 gold pieces.
How many did the bugbear have?
He had probably a third of them.
Yeah, I killed it, so I should get.
If you want to go by those rules, I did most of the damage.
I killed the bugbear.
Alright, how about we just all...
I think we should split it.
yeah, how about we
evenly.
just split evenly?
Would be my. vote, but
So-
it doesn't really matter.
I feel happy that I killed the
So
bugbear.
one,
Yeah,
two,
The
that's
most
good.
intimidating one over them.
That was good.
All right. So then,
I sliced it in half.
And then 2 javelins.
all right. So then,
I haven't used my charisma on anything.
2 javelins. So then,
You
dividing
could
all
seduce a
that.
dragon.
So I'm
We are going to fight a dragon.
That happens later.
we would all get 19 pieces of gold if we. I think if I divided that right.
Sure.
19.
I'm not doing math right now.
I'll give my shirt to Cheems for killing the bugbear.
I don't want to seduce a dragon.
All right. So then I'll add.
XP.
Cheems,
yeah.
you can have my my share of the gold.
How much is it?
19.
How much
So-
did I get?
19 plus 19.
Okay,
I'll add the morning star to my thing.
so 30.
38,
38.
I think.
Yeah, 38.
And then now I go to
Yeah,
manage
ma-
levels. No, not manage levels. Manage experience.
Yep. So you guys are gonna get.
Yeah, I made back all the money I. Nice. I
Got
made.
math in my head.
Add XP's right here.
So you guys, for this encounter, you get 400 XP each,
So 400, and I have to make sure it's
and
add.
for handling everything else today, we'll say another 250.
650 total.
650 total.
What do we do?
Each.
We add it.
Sweet. So I leveled up.
How do we add XP?
You go to manage XP.
Yep.
You type in the number that
I'm
where
at
it
level
says add,
6.
and you add it.
So now, am I able to manage my other stuff now?
Yep. So we'll look at that when we go off camera here.
Alright.
Before you leave, real quick, we'll go through that, you and I, and Wyatt, because he's forced to stay here because he rode with you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where we're gonna end tonight's session because I'm wiped.
Me too.
Sounds peachy.
What do you mean? I'm wide awake.
How
600
many?
milligrams of caffeine over here.
Yeah. Storm, you gotta make sure he doesn't have a
Plus
heart attack.
coffee.
Alright, don't worry.
Well, actually, 2 things of coffee.
I think people have had heart attacks from less.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Technically, Rick's in this universe, and he has a pistol.
I mean, technically,
Who's Rick?
One of my other
that character he
characters.
had before.
Why
So,
do you get rid of a Rick?
any thoughts
I
on
like
this
this
evening?
one
That
better.
was a way easier encounter than I wanted it to be, but I want to do some battle today.
I did 68 points of damage.
I'm really happy with how you guys handled everything.
I sliced
Yeah.
the bear
You're
in half.
one away.
From
One away
greatness.
from greatness.
I
I'd say
know.
by the next time I'm gonna know how to.
I feel
get my character to
ashamed.
slowly cope with stuff.
Wait, could I ask someone to heal me first before we leave?
Well,
To
you know
kill
for
you?
sure I'm not doing it.
Heal me.
Oh, heal you.
Not kill me.
So your stats are where they're at right now. If you guys want to heal up before we're done too, I
I'll
know
probably
you
heal
guys have a
myself.
cleric,
So if I cast Healing Word, I'd have to do a.
Keaton, to answer a couple of your questions, I shared it with you via, I believe, email, but I'll send you the link right now on Facebook.
I thought you shared it email, and I looked for it, searched 7 different things, and I couldn't find it for whatever really stupid reason.
Healing Word
Okay.
is this, right?
Healing, yeah, I think it's 1d4 plus 2. I think. Healing word?
You can hold off on that if you want. How much do you need?
I think in total I need 8.
Okay, I got that with 1 cure wounds.
Oh, alright.
I need to heal too.
How much do you need?
Oh, he's down by half. He needs it more.
He needs quite a bit. Keaton, I did update Carl's sheet with that animal handling check that was successful. And we've been doing bad news as 1 action to reload. Where did you find 1 attack? Was that something that we wrote in?
No, it's an action or an attack.
An action or an attack?
Yeah, it's under the reload box in Bad News' description. I'm pretty sure that's how we were playing it, I thought.
I've been from what I remember, it was your full action to reload, but we can change it up.
I've only reloaded like once in combat, so...
Yeah.
What are you gonna change it
Wait,
to? I
so
wasn't paying attention.
Am I
Maybe
healed?
once you hit like level 9 or 10 or something, we'll switch it to 1 attack, because you'll have gained a lot more experience with it, if that makes sense. And you'll get quicker as you go on.
So did I get...
Because otherwise it's a little OP for right now.
Okay. Did I get...
Did you get healed?
Yeah.
He's working
Storm,
on it.
you got 10 points of health back, so you should be topped back up.
Yeah.
How much do you need
Me?
total? Yes.
Math is hard at 1140.
15, I think he needs.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. I'll pop a second level cure wounds on you.
Alright.
That's
They hurt me.
12. That's 15. No, 14.
Okay, I'm almost.
Yeah, you're fine.
I didn't record any of the battle map, guys. I forgot to hit transition on OBS.
Oh
So,
man,
That's alright.
yeah,
all of our viewers are gonna be so sad.
I know.
Theater of the mind, people.
Yeah, that's alright.
You kids with your battle maps.
Wait, I have a disguise set. I
Yeah,
think.
you do. I think
Yeah.
I stole mine off of Stam, too.
You guys went through a lot of shit tonight. Like, I threw a lot of stuff at you guys. And this is stuff I had laid out. I didn't know if
forgot
you'd
to
find it
sell-
all in the same day
I
or
forgot
not.
to sell
Yeah.
the gold ring. God damn it!
But you found it all on the same day.
You
You
broke
found
mine.
everything.
You broke my character completely.
I want to fight the Dark Knight.
Total mental overload for Storm's character.
Yeah. He's not going to be the same after that. He's still probably going to be cold, but he's probably... I don't think he's going to...
You fucked up.
Yeah, he's screwed up.
Wait, what's
Bad.
your health at? Oh, it's higher.
Yeah. It's probably going to go up more when I finish figuring out how to go.
So how long
That's
will
good.
it take for my character's hair to go back?
We'll find out. I haven't figured that part out yet.
So him healing me probably fast tracked some of it.
You're healed, but he can't regrow hair.
Oh, I wanted to grow all my hair.
And poor Seth.
Who's Seth?
Having to relocate. the Enchanter's Emporium
Is it
guy.
really out of character for me to not know?
No.
It's the Enchanter's Emporium guy.
You guys messed up Seth's whole life.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
We also bought basically his entire stock.
Yes.
True.
And commissioned thousands of dollars worth of magical equipment.
He's been planning on opening a second store with how much business he's been doing. Mostly due to you guys.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I'm not lying when I say he has a business proposition for you. I decided not to add one more thing into the mix to keep track of tonight, but I've come up with a business proposition for you guys. So
We still have 3 irons in the fire.
yes, you have all of the irons in the fire.
What's irons in the fire?
Depending on how Sam goes, I don't know if he's going to go fight the dragon or not.
Your question,
we
Keaton?
need the wizard.
I don't know if he's even going to go. I think he needs to mentally recuperate before that.
Yeah.
2 items that I have commissioned
Yep.
at the... No, there are 3 items that I
Yep.
have
You have
commissioned.
Carl's collar, which is paid for in full. Dark vision goggles, 500 gold pieces owed.
Oh, I owe them something.
And bow of warning, you also owe 1,000 gold pieces for.
Did we collect everything too?
Brother, you have us
The
in
only thing
quite
that
a
had to
pile
be
of
collected
debt.
was your scabbard and his sword.
So we didn't take everything?
You took everything that had to be collected.
So like we took every single thing on the battlefield there.
Oh, everything on the battlefield? That's everything, yep.
What does your scabbard do?
It just
It just does 1d6.
holds the
It's
sword.
like